Good morning. We're not doing a long pre-stream screen today. I'm just hanging out. I want to get going. How's everyone doing? Alex, gold farming on a Friday W. It's a good day to farm gold. Flowy, hello. Jaeger, early path. We are early today. Yeah. Make sure all my stuff is working here. I just finished up editing the video for tomorrow, so got it all scheduled ahead of schedule. So normally I'm finishing that up after stream, but we got it done today, so we're booting up early. LC, good morning. Good morning. Is Poncho in the background? Oh yeah, she is. She's on that desk back there. Eating some of the milk from my cereal. No sugar, no chocolate though. It's okay. A little bit of milk won't hurt her. Josh Ings, good morning. Nicely done. Yep, we got it scheduled, so we're happy with that. Just found the series super tracker. Absolutely love it. Thank you. That's cool. Tomorrow won't be a Goldie video. It'll be you'll see. It'll be a cool video though. We are ready. Gold farm. Oh, I should probably get my UI back, right? There we go. I did install farming bar. So I want to change some settings. How do I do that again? Yeah. We're going to increase the scale and layout. I don't want as many buttons. I want 6 buttons with 3 per axis. Or maybe 8. 8 buttons with 4 per axis. That's perfect. Mr. Doctor, good morning. Put that on there. Boop. Koala Chad, good morning. Purple Haze. Got the early crew here. I love it. Let's see. I'm going to pop this out. No, get on my windows right here. Pop out chat. There we go. Awesome. But yeah, so we got some plans for gold farming today. I do want to do some route optimization. We're at the point now in Swamposaurus where we have like a lot of our farms discovered. There's definitely some we can still do, but we're definitely at the point where we're going to be... Yeah, we got Stella. We're going to be optimizing a little bit today. Yeah. Sorry, Poncho's coming in. We have the door closed today because we got company over, so I don't know if Poncho's going to want in or out, but right before I started stream, she was scratching on the door. I think she knew her shift was starting on stream, so she came in, but if she wants to go, we'll have to leave her out. Golem, you think gold farming isn't for you? All you decide to farm, which should be gold, Lily doesn't sell at all, even in weeks? Oh no. Are you doing mostly transmog, or what? Sonia, hello? Good morning. Happy Friday. Look at this. We got a fresh inventory. All cleared out. We might turtle some myrtles. Murder some turtles. But what we will be doing is unlearning skinning here. First and foremost. Which is a crazy move, I know, because we're at 300. And you won't believe what we do next. You won't believe what the next move here is. I want to learn about gathering. Tell me about skinning. Train me in skinning. So we unlearned skinning, and now we're back down at 1. We're going to test... What we're testing first and foremost is the Sunken Temple. Because apparently, with the mob range, there's a band of levels for skinning where you just get like an insane amount of like heavy hide or whatever is super, super expensive, whichever hide is like crazy rare. And you don't get it when you're maxed. So I'm going to see if it is better gold per hour to like reset skinning and get a few of the herbs or a few of the skins in that band of levels. What's this madman doing? I know. You snagged Death Blow Gold? Oh my gosh. Congratulations. Hopefully we snag it today too. I would really like to snag Death Blow. You were doing ores and rousing earths and all that, and after I got some very rare transmog that goes 100k, tried to sell mop bones. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff, unless it's current content, can take quite a while to sell, unfortunately. You saw the last episode, we hardly sold any transmog. Is that skinning trick based on character level because of mob scaling? I don't think it's based on character level. I think it's based on the way professions work now, where you can skin the highest level mobs, and you can mine the highest level ores with one skinning and one mining, but you just start leveling up what you get. So basically the mobs here are a higher level than you would get the hides from, but when you skin it with like 200 skinning or something, you get the hides. Mr. Doctor with the one gifted over on YouTube. Thank you, Mr. Doctor. Appreciate it. Oh, we got Chug Life over in the chat on Twitch. It's been a busy man. He's been busy. How are you doing, Chug? But yeah, so basically because the mobs in the Sunken Temple are too high of a level to give like the super expensive hides. But when you're like 200 skinning or something, you get the mid-tier hides. LC with the fellow traveler membership. Greetings, traveler. Hello, fellow travelers. Yep. Oh, we should probably grab this real quick, you know. Whenever you see the floating records, you gotta grab it. Oh, Chug Life is tired. Chug Life has been busy. Oh my gosh, LC, with the 5 gifted over on YouTube? LC, you're hyping it up on the traveler side. So if you're on the YouTube chat, you might be getting a gifted membership from LC, and if you do, drop a thank you in chat, and thank you, LC. I appreciate that. Starting the day off right. Let's go. LC and Mr. Doctor coming in hot. Yeah, you're trying to min-max your remix / hardcore time. Your remix and hardcore time while avoiding IRL work. Man, remix and hardcore take so much time. Like, if you want to like go all in, their time sinks, aren't they? Yeah, Chug Life. For those of you that have been on the remix streams, I made that character with Chug Life, but I don't think he's been leveling. We hit 80 yesterday, Chug. I don't know if you saw. This is freaking fun. Hopefully this weekend you'll have more time to play some games, Chug. But when work gets busy, I get it. Yeah, we're hit level 80 on remix, dog. Hey man, I gotta play the games that are really fun, and right now remix is really fun. You know how it goes. I better be careful next time I need a spot. Oh my gosh, she's pulling out all the stops. Oh, I don't want to skin anything yet. I want to time everything. Okay. We're going to time everything, guys. Good thing you're still stronger than me. Oh my gosh. Chug Life is coming out swinging, guys. What the heck? Well, I told stream about my strongman competition. So we'll see who's the strongest then. We'll see who's the strongest then. Yeah, Chug Life woke up today and sent violence. That's true. Okay. We're just going to start farming. Look at this. We're already pulling mobs before 10 a.m., guys. We're really seizing the day. Alex, you're just here for Chug Life, to be honest. You know what? That's fair. Chug Life is a stream legend. Yo, Sid Myers, thanks for the sub over on twitch.tv. Appreciate that. I need to switch my talent spec. Real quick. Oh, I'm in combat apparently. Yeah, I know Chug Life has been having a busy week with work. I know a couple of you guys have, right? Raging was saying that tax season was just ending, so he was really busy as well. It's a tough time when Remix is out. Yeah, I appreciate it. Marcus, looks like the speed of gold farming has really picked up since unlocking the burning steps. Yeah, we've gotten some pretty darn good zones, that's for sure. Really good zones. Chug Life, are you saying I haven't bought you your Guinness yet? We haven't had the opportunity. We haven't had the opportunity. It's true. Because we were in Vancouver Island together and he stayed and I came home. Don't worry, it'll happen. I'll send confirmation. I'll send confirmation to the Discord. I guarantee it. I will. First I wear pants, and now I'm hearing about me missing out on beers. Well, I got shorts on today. You don't even recognize me anymore. Chug Life, you really woke up today and chose I don't even know what this is. This is crazy. I've seen Chug having a few Guinness though on the Snapchats. But unfortunately at this point in time, Chug Life and I do not live in the same city. You gotta come over to my house, Chug, for a training camp and some Guinness. Mr. How, what's the current schedule like playing with Goldie and Legion? So I've been kind of like doing a little bit of both. Days I play Legion, I'm usually playing Goldie off stream a little bit just for progression's sake. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun on Legion Remix. So I kind of find when I'm having fun on games like that, I try to play a little bit more of them just because, I mean, that's why we all play World of Warcraft, right? For those times when you're really vibing with the game. But I'm having a really good time on both Goldie and Remix, so it's a good time. A good time all around. Let's see here. Oh, Serpent's Shrine. How does the air smell up there on Mount Olympus? You guys, okay. At this point, maybe I won't get Chug Life as Guinness. Maybe I'll just double down on it. Oh wait, no. Now no wait. Chug Life is being a man of peace now. He just said he does need to come to Be Fair Chat. I've invited him a bunch. He hasn't gone to my new place. It's true. I guarantee though, when you come here, there'll be as much Guinness as you can drink, Chug. I guarantee it. Shiny, thank you for the sub over on Twitch. Twitch Prime, I appreciate it, man. DoorDash and Guinness. Yeah, full heel turn. I'm a man of integrity, but sometimes, you know, sometimes I get a bit chaotic. How come I'm getting light leather? Shouldn't I be getting rugged or thick? What I did for this run is I actually unlearnt skinning, so it's back at level 1. Because apparently there's a band, like I think like level 200 or so, where you get more ratios of heavy hide, which are really expensive. So that's what we're trying to test today to see if it's worth it to like reset every now and then, or if you should just always farm it at 300. But we'll find it out. But he oystered with the Twitch Prime as well. Thank you. You guys are coming in this morning with the primes. I appreciate it. But yeah, when Chug Life comes to visit, oh yeah, My bad. I went down the wrong wing. Jeez. Not idea. Not ideal. But yeah, when Chiglev comes to visit, we'll make sure he's made whole. Needs Prime Command. What does Prime Command do normally? Like if you go !Prime, what does it usually do? Gym stream when you come to visit? Yeah, we could do a gym stream. %. Yeah, I'll go this way. Just says, hey you. Yeah, you can subscribe for free with Twitch Prime. Oh, I should do that. Any more Nessingware, or is that one done? There will be more Nessingware, yeah. Right now though, in all honesty, Goldie is a priority. Remix is a priority. Nessingware is a little bit below Remix. that's the state of the world that we're at right now is the thing. But yeah. There will be more eventually though. There we go. This is probably the slowest run of Sunken Temple I've ever done. I really messed up on the first pull there, so we'll get into a groove and we'll be doing better. Stuffed Pikachu with the resub on the tier 1. 2 months, thank you. Let's go. Myth, you're saying for this dungeon you like to pull the full whole circular room and run everything near the first boss and hide behind the wall so I can stack up the caster nicely. That's a good call. I don't know why I messed up my rotation. I normally do like one of these loops and then pull it into here. But I didn't do that today. I'll reset it and just do a better run maybe. Because I do wonder when we're gonna start getting the better hides. We'll see. I'm not even gonna take that boss. This is just a reset run. Yeah, hardcore deaths can be pretty tough. One sec. I'm just gonna change my loot appraiser to have... There should be a reset instances button, right? Like enable... Yeah, there we go. Oh, I might have to reload for it, so I'll have to wait. Okay, so I gotta make sure I'm doing a little more focused on this run, on where I'm actually going. Yeah, level 52 Rogue Death in Hinterlands is rough, despite spamming Vanish. Yeah, Vanish can it can save you, but it can also be a bit of a glimmer of hope where there may not be some if it just can Vanish evade, or is it just randomly not kind of gets resisted or something? There we go. Poncho is a little bit in the way of my mouse, but it's okay. I think this is a channel first, guys. This is day 4 in a row of streaming. That's crazy. I blame Remix. Because in my head, I edit before stream and after stream on like the YouTube videos. But if I'm gonna play Remix, I may as well stream it, right? Like that's kind of where I'm at with it. Are you even streaming if there's not an occasional cat butt/tail in front of the camera? Honestly, no. I feel like that's a necessity. I feel like that is a necessity. You guys like stream streaks? Yeah? Well, we're on a streak. It's good. Has Poncho made every stream, though, this week? I think she has. The first one, though, she wasn't super involved. My wife is still home. My wife's on strike. So normally Poncho likes going upstairs when she's home, but today Poncho's just sitting here. Poncho, yes, but I think Stella's been Mia. Yeah, I think Stella's only been on one stream. I was debating just moving her couch into the stream room, because I swear she would just go on it. Like, I swear if I put the couch back there, Stella would just be there all day. Is my wife on strike from work? Yes. Yeah, she's on. Currently on strike. And then we also have company. We have my sister-in-law and her boyfriend are staying with us. They got in last night, so that's why I got this stream door closed, so I'm not too obnoxious yelling at my computer. Yeah, that'll make the dog life, the dog cam a little bit easier, 100%. What does she do? She's a teacher, so yeah. We live in Alberta, and Alberta teachers are on strike. So, that means she's home. Which is quite nice, because I go upstairs and I go, hello. Yelling at my computer email, I'm probably the most chill WoW streamer. Fair. Fair. I don't get too crazy. I think like the loudest I get is when I get like a crazy drop. I'll get a bit excited, but I have a pretty even keel demeanor most of the time. I killed them all here to skin because if you do the full dungeon, they do start to despawn because you kill so many you can't skin them in time. So I think that's a good spot to take them out. Might just be you, but I'm coming through pretty quietly. I don't know. Let's see. I can move it a bit closer. That might be better. Chug Life is saying, wait till you see me play League. I don't know if I'll ever stream League. I don't know if I'll ever stream League. It could be, I don't think I could look at chat, and I don't think I could talk while playing League. I would be just too distracted. I'd just be too focused on CSing. I'd miss every single farm. I guess I could do like Singed. I could just proxy on Singed and not have to worry about CS. I think the only time I'll probably play League on stream is... Ooh, that's kind of a cool weapon. Is if we're doing like some kind of like a marathon stream where we're streaming for like a long period of time and I want to mix it up. Maybe we'll boot up League, but I don't know if we're going to ever have a League coded stream right off the bat. League should be a challenge punishment. Honestly, yeah. The punishment should be like bronze bound. I can't play WoW until I get out of bronze on League. That would be bad. Oh, that would be bad. We wouldn't be playing WoW for a month. Jeremy, you hate League so much? I do too. I love it and I hate it. League is the only game that gets me that emotionally invested in each match. It is very toxic. Usually when I'm actually trying to play League, I haven't actually tried to push in a long time, but I insta-mute everyone and I just try to play my game. Don't do it. Playing LOL is punishment enough. Yeah. I don't think I will. We'll probably see a RuneScape stream before we see a League stream, let's be honest. Okay, so we're still getting... Let me sort my bag here. I haven't seen any heavy hide come through, and we're at 112 skinning. Pings only, yeah. I think right now with how good every version of WoW is for me, I've just been enjoying it all. I don't know if we'll be playing much different games for a while. See you in a bit, Chug. You'll get light leather for about the first 150. When did, like, so what, I forget which hide is worth like 150 gold. Is it the heavy hide? I can't remember which one. But what level do you get that at? Mobs are gone. Time to drink Guinness and brag about it. Chug's probably gone to drink Guinness. He's probably got a meeting and he's just going to the pub. Heavy hide. Yeah, what level do you get heavy hide at in skinning? Because that's kind of the band that we want to be in for Sunken Temple. I'm Chug's boss IRL and I approve this expense. Good, good. Get the nightmare. Oh, wrong guy. My bad. A lot of the high vanilla skins get compressed into the last 150 in a blur. Yeah, okay. Shining, did they remove all the dragons aggroing if you pulled Iranicus? They did. So on retail, you can't attack Iranicus until you've killed all the other bosses, except for the ones that spawn in the middle. And when you do attack him, he doesn't spawn, he doesn't pull the ads. So we got to do the old-fashioned way, unfortunately. But that's okay. Still Swamposaurus farming? Yep. You still are. There's a setting on Loot Appraiser that you can enable to do dungeon resets. I just flicked it on, but I have to reload UI for it to show up, unfortunately, so I didn't want to reset the whole thing just yet. Much better off at 300 for thick leather and turtle scales. Maybe. That's what we're kind of testing today, though, because I did a whole bunch of farming at 300, and I know how much gold in skins I get in an hour. We get 4,500 gold of skins, so we'll compare how much skins we get in an hour of farming from 100, or sorry, from 1, and see if it's how much better or how much worse it is, kind of for science. But you level it up so fast here. Elachista, hello, how's it going? We're doing a bit of farming here, which is always fun. Yeah, I don't know if the dragons do drop a emerald whelp here or not. I know you can't get it back in the open world, but I don't know if the dungeon whelps drop it. I have the Dragon's Call, which gives me the green dragon can come to my side every now and then, which is kind of cool. Yeah. Andrew, evening. No whelps or zone drops, not in dungeons? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because they removed the whelps from Swamposaurus. So we can't get it there anymore. Hey, Ramito, gotta go to a birthday party, but wish you all a good farming today. Have a good birthday party over there. Wish whoever it is a happy birthday. Yep. Have fun. We'll be hanging out here doing our thing. Do we have a date and time for the next video? So I have a video scheduled for tomorrow morning. It's not Goldbound. It's a new style of video, kind of testing the waters on that one. And the next Goldbound will be the Saturday after that. Yeah. So we're already at 150 classic skinning, so maybe we start getting some of the... we got a dream scale. There we go. That's good. Dream scales are worth quite a bit. We're going to go ahead while we're running, put some of these things on the bar that we kind of like seeing. Just so you guys have a tally up there with us. And then we'll pull the last boss too. We'll probably put the rune cloth up there. We'll probably move some of these around as we get higher skill, but it's good to see for now. You did hear a lot of people talking about the 100 Beast Challenge. We will be continuing that, just not this coming week. Ah. Got a little bit of a poncho butt in my face here. Is it worth trying to get the heavy highs? Are they worth that much? Well, that's what we'll find out today if it's worth it. They're worth like over 150 gold, but I think you'd have to get quite a few for it to really be worth it. I don't know. It's probably not, but who knows, right? That's what we're testing. You thought I was full time only pumping one video a week still? Yeah, well, so before I was full time, I didn't stream really, and I only did one video every 2 weeks. But each video is about 60 hours of like gameplay and editing and scripting. So it's quite a bit. That's one cute cat. Yeah. She is pretty cute. I lowered my camera a little bit. Oh, inventory's full already. Oh boy. So we're gonna have to do a quick run to the vendor. There we go. So far, it's okay. Do a bit of a bag sort. We haven't got any of like the heavy hide yet, but we'll see. Poncho's confused where the cable went. Honestly, that was the smartest thing ever to put it under the shirt. It's only the twirly part of the cable that Poncho really likes, but she really likes it. Poncho is also really liking the microphone. Getting a bit of Poncho action here. I think she's thinking she's talking into it. This is crazy talk. By the way, mate, gotta say your videos got you hooked. You're 100% invested in the journey, and editing is very good as well. Also, cute cat. Thank you, Mobius. Appreciate that. Yeah, so I quickly gotta run out to the vendor because we are full on inventory space. That is one of the downsides of Goldie. We are pretty limited on that aspect, but we are farming one option right now, which is the core fell cloth bag, which would give us 2 extra slots each. And then as we unlock more spots, we'll get more options for bags as well. Now she's eating the mic. Well, she wasn't eating the mic. She was kind of like rubbing her teeth against it like that. So we're going to let her be. Could you hear it? Could you hear her rub it? That's kind of funny if so. Earlier today, you thought it was Saturday and you were excited for the new vid. Oh no, Sonia. Yeah, honestly, yesterday felt like a Friday to me. I don't know why. Well, because I guess we have company over, right? And they got here yesterday, and normally people come visit. They get here on a Friday, so maybe that's why. Mike was immune to poncho powers. Honestly, this Mike, I'm loving it. We've still got to min-max it here because we're still on the clock. We don't stop the timer just because we're vendoring, right? That's the thing. We can't stop the clock when we're doing these tests because we need to get the true gold per hour. And if we were to stop the clock, well, that's not true. That's fake. Fake value. And if there's one thing we don't do here, it's fake value. Okay. Good. Almost there. Jeez, like everything is trash. Oh, that is not trash. Good, 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 good. Now we're going back into the temple. Let's see. Couldn't you buy a mining or herb bag from a vendor? So there are mining and herb bags available, but the thing is, so before, was it Shadowlands when reagent bags became a thing? If you equip a mining bag or an herb bag, it takes up one of your actual backpack slots. Like you can't equip a mining bag into this slot here, the reagent bag. And then mining bags don't hold like anything. They only hold like minerals. They don't hold gems. Maybe for this farm, like a leather bag might be beneficial. But even then, it's only really beneficial if we have more than 16 leathers. Also, good morning to Zill. Tuning in for the stream. Good to see ya. At the risk of overglazing, Mike does sound great. Has a nice bottom to the sound. Feels full. Did I reset the dungeon? I didn't. Appreciate it. I like the mic. We got it out of a bit of a necessity there when my other one had an issue. But I like it. The thing I like about it is it doesn't pick up the background sound as much. So that's nice. Yeah, when stuff stacked to 1K, it made it less useful. That's very true. Like back in the day, if these things stacked to 20, we'd be running like 2 or 3 mining bags. That's very true. Mr. Doctor feels weird saying good morning when it's 6 p.m. here. True. Yeah, 6 p.m. It's where I am at. It's 10 a.m. Is there a reason that the Twitch stream is lower quality than the YouTube stream? It's Twitch has a lower bandwidth availability. What I don't understand is I'm uploading to both Twitch and YouTube at the same resolution. But Twitch should be able to go higher, but it's just not doing it. So I don't really know what's going on with that, to be honest. Because you're on the same time zone? It's min-max. Oh, there's the heavy hide. So yeah, that's what we're gonna have to get a lot of heavy hides for it to be worth it, aren't we? Oh, there we go. Okay, so at 175 we started getting heavy hides. We'll see when we stop getting them. Yo, NRJ Panda with the 5 gifted over on Twitch. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. A big. I appreciate that. Awesome. If you're getting one of those gifted from NRJ Panda, give a little thank you on the Twitch chat. Epic robes. Yep. Can you guys hear Poncho meowing? I think she wants to go out of the stream room for a bit. Once I reset this dungeon, I will I'll open the door. Got my emerald whelpling as well. Not even a sub myself. Need to wait for the prime reset. Wait, you're not a sub, but you just gifted 5? That's boss man moves. Thank you. That's, I don't know if I've ever seen that. That's legit. Well, I appreciate it. Haven't done any War Within content. Yeah, so season 1 I did Mythic Plus. Other than that, it's just been kind of this stuff. Also, Jaeger with a gift to NR. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Jaeger. Got you. Got you, Panda. I love it. We get these guys down. Blitz Janisa with a sub. Thank you. Thank you very much. Glad to have you here. We'll skin these guys down, see if we got any more heavy hide. Arcane Cloak, nice. Oh, hey, Labarthu, thanks for the Twitch Prime as well. Okay, so we've gotten 3 heavy hides so far. New vid this week? Yeah, there'll be a new video on the channel tomorrow. See, no, you probably answered this before, but you'll ask anyway. If I get Blast Lands from the next zone, will I be putting Outland and Drainer on the wheel, or do I intend to finish Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms first? So at the moment, I do intend to finish Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms first, or at least get like really close to finishing them before opening up the Outland, but we'll see. Gook. Sorry, I don't think I saw your messages there. What was it? How are you feeling on the mount vendors being okay? Maybe being in the zone that they're for sale? Yeah, 100%. The mount vendors will be locked to the zones that they're in. So I think the earliest one would be Dalaran. Yeah. Heavy hides are coming in, so we've gotten 5, so I don't know. I guess it depends on when we stop getting them. But, yeah. Do I not have auto loot on? I do have auto loot on, yeah. I don't have, I don't use faster loot though, just because if I get a rare drop, I like to use the clip for the YouTube videos. And people get really suspicious if they don't see it pop up. Yeah. Theoretically, you could make a guild and just have the guild pet vendor. How would that work? I would need to get guild sigs and stuff though, right? Ooh, just back. It would require human assistance, human contact. Yeah, at this moment I probably won't make a guild, but we'll see. It would have some efficiencies for sure. Yeah. Poncho is going crazy right now. Yeah, classic. You said we'll stop around 205, and we're at 220, and we haven't got another one yet. So maybe we only got 5. Trollblood, why did I drop skinning if I went right back to pick it up and re-level? Just because you only get these heavy hides. I'll show you here. Apparently between 175 and 205 skinning, and they're worth a lot. So I wanted to see if it was worth it from a gold per hour perspective to unlearn it and do a full run. Because if we stop getting these after 205. Yeah. We'll add it up though, because when we did this before, we were getting about 4,500 gold from skinning. So if we get more or less, we'll know if it's best. Most special levels are around 20 levels. That's a pretty tight level band. Smoo, when I first started Sunken Temple, you also farmed it and you got Stealth Blade and Rage Hammer in the first 10 runs. Jeez, that's good luck. If they haven't sold so far, yeah, those will probably be like a longer lead time for the sell on the those big ones. If you want to sell it faster, reset all instances. If you want to set it faster, look on tradeskillmaster.com to see what the lowest priced one on the region is. Because transmog, especially expensive transmog, you kind of have to go lowest on the region versus just your server. Yeah. But yeah, retail is weird. That is weird. The brand, there's 2 cloaks that drop in here that look really good with the Traveler set. Okay. I know I didn't like the Traveler's Cloak. Yeah, I did not like the Traveler's Cloak. It just doesn't match the set, right? Reminder, you're going to let the kitty out after the dungeon reset. True, but now she's kind of hanging out. If she asks again, I'll go do it right away. I don't think she wants out anymore. She's just on the desk. I think in her perfect world, the door would be open because I guarantee if I let her out, she's going to scratch on it to come back in about 2 minutes. Yeah. We'll see, though. If she asks to go out, I'll let her out. We got Stella here, though, remember? The companion. So she's going to cat? Exactly, yeah. She is going to cat. Honestly, the biggest upgrade was putting the cord through my shirt because she kept just biting this thing. It was so bad. There she is. She's back. Cats are always on the wrong side of the door. I think that they just, like, I know my cats just don't like closed doors. I think they think you're locked in there or something. So. A purple drop? Yeah, we get a fair amount of purple bind on pickups from the bosses, but they're worth the disenchant value to us, and that's kind of about it. But in a farm like this, we probably won't even take it to disenchant. We'll probably just vendor it. Cats are like Fluffy in One Piece. You know, freedom is everything. Yeah. She's just chilling though now, so that's good. My mom just texted me. What'd she say? My parents take my niece and nephew to McDonald's on Fridays for like breakfast. They watch the kids on Fridays. My niece and nephew. And they got the stream on at McDonald's for breakfast. So she showed me them just watching. That's funny. So hello Path Mom and Path Niece, Path Nephew. Excellent. Yep. Based family, exactly, yeah. Yeah. McFood and stream, good day. Honestly, like as a kid, going to McDonald's breakfast is kind of peak, isn't it? Like if you go over to Grandma and Grandpa's and they take you to McDonald's breakfast, that's peak. Like that's so hype. And then, yeah, so they're having a good day. Ugh. So are we. You're 37 and it's still pretty elite? Yeah. You know, I do like a good McDonald's breakfast every now and then. I know it's not the healthiest, but that's okay. Japu, do my parents still take out my kid's cat and dog for lunch or something? So I don't live in the same city as my parents anymore, but if I ever go somewhere, they watch Stella usually. She loves going over there. But my dad's allergic to cats very, very badly, so they can't watch the cats. But they love Stella. So now we're at 263 skinning, so we're kind of back up to the higher level skins. I'm interested though. We'll go to an hour, then we're going to add up all the skin levels because we got 700 gold just from the thick or the heavy hides, so it's not nothing. But I think the light leather being worth 1 gold will probably offset it. It might not be worth it, but it's kind of cool to do every now and then. Yeah, because sometimes your girlfriend will Uber in some brekkie and a mocha as a surprise. Ooh, that is nice. Because you work from home, right? Yeah, that would actually be unreal. Your mother shows up and kidnaps your cats for lunch adventure sometimes. Very cute. That is really cute. Yep. Sometimes unexpected little treats like that are so nice. Little story here. One time, I was trying to order a little Uber Eats or whatever, like skip the dishes myself. I was out. I think I was in Calgary. Or I was in Edmonton. And I ordered the food to my friend's house that was like 10 hours away because I was there like a week before. And I didn't realize it. I just thought they never delivered my food until the next day. He snapped me a Snapchat. He's like, dude, did you order like $30 worth of A&W to my house at 1 a.m. last night? I was like, darn it. Rough time. But how goes the farming? What are we chasing today? It goes well. So right now we're kind of testing out a bit of a min-max on the skinning in Sunken Temple to see if it's better to like reset to 1 skinning so you have more time at the heavy hide band. And then we'll see where the day takes us. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. But I think he didn't see it till the next morning, so it was like cold. I don't think he even ate it. Because they don't ring the doorbell. They just drop it off and say delivered. So I got like the notification saying delivered. I was like, yes. And I went out and it wasn't there. Didn't know how many times you accidentally ordered food to work when you were home. Ooh, that's a rough one too, yeah. I've done that as well. Don't feel bad. You similarly ordered a $35 Osmos salad to your office at 2 a.m. a few years ago. Driver called you all confused and I asked him to eat it himself. You thought you were trying to scam him? Oh no. Yeah, that's a hard one. The pre-saved addresses in those apps can be kind of tough. Don't blame me, you just looked it up, and heavy hide has a 3 to 4% drop rate and decreases about 1% after 220. Okay. So yeah, I feel like we kind of maybe got lucky on how many we got then in that level band. More swamp, that's true. You love the gold doubling challenge video I uploaded a week ago? Thanks, that was fun to make as well. We'd love to hear about any other cool ideas or concepts I'm thinking about. I got a couple on the irons in the fire, per se, which I probably won't reveal until they're posted, but my problem is I just keep thinking of too many ideas. Yeah, we keep those ones in progress are on the down low until they're released. Are we getting another Dwarf Beast Farm video? Tomorrow. So tomorrow there is a video. It's not a nesting Mori video though. It's a new style of video. So we'll see how you like it or not. You love how I got your name right the first time. Most people normally struggle. Honestly, I'm glad because I'm probably the worst for mispronouncing names. I'm sorry to everyone if I read your name and it's just completely off. I'm the worst at it. Is tomorrow's video still video games? It's actually just a posing video of my bodybuilding. It's 1 hour long. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's World of Warcraft. Yeah. Peter, gotta go. Maybe catch the rest when you get home from work. Have a good day at work. Uh-oh, you guys all got excited from the bodybuilding posing video? Uh-oh. Does my wife help with me yet? On the videos? No. I said, hey, you want to try editing? But the problem is, she doesn't play WoW or know WoW, and she doesn't edit or know how to edit, so it's a bit of an uphill battle on that one. Because, like, to edit, even, like, I think if someone... Editing is so... I pretty much, like, script and edit at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll go in and I'm working on the edit as I'm writing the script, so it's very much the same process. So I don't feel like I can really delegate it that well. If I reworked my process, I probably could, but I don't know. You made us hyped with a bodybuilding video. I think it'd be crazy to post that on the Pathalerix channel. Maybe that'll be the members only release. Members only thing. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious. Maybe on April 1st I'll do that. Mr. Doctor, see you later. Got some work to do even though I thought you were done for the week. Your work never ends as long as there's ongoing wars in the world. Oh, interesting. Well, hope the work goes well. Thanks for tuning in. Goldie fans. Wow, that's a good name. That's actually hilarious. Any Halloween plans, chat and Mr. Path? Yeah, so my wife and I, we actually just picked up our costumes. We're probably just going to go see some friends. For Halloween. We always like dressing up a little bit, so I'm going as Scooby-Doo. How to step away now? How's the heavy hide looking? So now we're out of the band, and we only got 5 heavy hide. So we'll add it up at the end of the hour, though. See what we got. Because yeah, we're at 300 skinning already. If anything though, like this is a really good way to power level skinning. Like we got 1 to 300 skinning in like 40 minutes. If I ever ban people from chat, I gotta say Goldyblocked. That's true, actually. I will do that. Will I show you the outfit? Yeah, I'll probably post the Halloween costume to the Discord. My wife is going as Daphne, but I'll probably just post my outfit. I'm Scooby-Doo. Oh, is this one of the cloaks? Ooh. It's not bad. I like the long cloak. Does she want to say hi to stream sometime? I think we talked about it. She probably will. We like down the road, we're probably going to be doing some kind of like marathon streams, and in those, she probably will. And we'll probably do like Mario Party, but for now, keep her off stream. Oh, we have a different problem. Poncher doesn't want out, but Boo wants in. I'll go get Boo, 1 sec. Well, Poncho left and Stella and Boo came in. That cloak goes really well with the chest plate too. It has the same pattern. Nightveil drape. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. We could equip it. Immediately he wants to leave. Oh my gosh. Classic cat. He's just at the door. Oh, you can see him, yeah. Well, we got Boo on stream and we got Stella on stream. Stella's actually in her bed, guys. Look. Oh. I got her excited. I put her bed there so that she could hang out on stream. This is awesome, guys. The trifecta. See, that's Stella in game, and we got her in real life too. Best stream of all time. Yeah, we got the whole crew here today. The power level grows each day. Yeah, Stella's just sitting on the bed. It's perfect. Is he playing with Poncho or looking at her under the door? I think he is looking at Poncho under the door. I almost guarantee if I open the door, Stella and Boo will leave and Poncho will come in. They just want to swap. Okay, I think we got time for one more run, but I do think we have... Hey, Boo. Oh, we got some Boo and Stella interaction. Look at that. Oh, just a little nose boop. Anyway. Enrico. I kind of understand that reference a bit more now. How do I get the dog to remain on the bed without a shot collar? Asking for a friend. Oh my gosh, nice. I don't know. I trained Stella when she was young with just like basic commands like sit, stay, take it, leave it. But this is just natural behavior from her. But yeah, that's a bit of a yikes. I do get the reference. Have I tried to make an interact hotkey? Made one last Easter event and I can't go back to clicking. I like it for fishing. I do have interact bound. I don't really do it for skinning though. It's almost like if she wants to leave, that'd be okay, crazy stuff. Yeah. Yeah, still is one of the best, like... I feel like she's on default build, but her default behavior is very nice. Like, she's pretty well trained. Like, I could try to do a couple of commands, but... her just base behavior is very pleasant. Yeah, Betty, it was a dog shock collar reference. Yeah. The biggest thing I had to train Stella on was when she takes food from your hand to be very gentle, but she's really good at that now, so. That was when she was a lot younger. Yeah. Yikes indeed. Also, I think a lot of Stella's behavior... Okay, look, they're just chilling together. Look at this. Boo and Stella. Let me go full cam for a second. Look at this is the Boo and Stella behavior I talk about. How cute is that? Is Boo gonna sit down? Look at this, guys. Are you guys seeing this? I wasn't lying when I said Boo and Stella are good buds. See, look at this. It's just so cute. Oh, Stella got a little much, though. Yeah, that's pretty cute, eh? Yeah, Boo has never gone... Oh, we went in that sphere once. I thought he would love that sphere. Yeah, I gotta account for all the lost time to Boo and Stella when calculating gold per hour. That is true. Yeah, I think Boo might have just wanted the bed there. You're right. I did get very distracted there. I might do a little bit of... We'll go a little over time just because of that. Can I just stop talking? Just stop moving? Cat Whisperer, Boo looks like a chonky boy. Here's the thing. So Boo... yeah, he is a bit of a eater. So he has to be fed on a timer. So I have like one of those like timer dishes for him. But he also tends to be really, really, really good at stealing Poncho's food. So he sometimes goes on an unintentional bulk because Poncho eats so slowly. And if I don't feed Poncho from the drawer, then Boo will like knock her out of the way and eat it. Yeah, like he likes to eat. Like if you left food out for him, he would be like 45 pounds. Also at a winter reserve. It could be, yeah. He doesn't really go outside though. But maybe he knows it's winter. Stella's just beside the chair here now, so it's kind of good. Honestly, I don't know if we're going to get another run in. Maybe we'll get a half a run in. Raging. Was that your first chat of the day? You got onto that Chug Life energy. Path, do you know that you can wash shirts on cold so they don't shrink so much? It's not so much that the shirt shrunk, it's just that I grew. That is the first chat of the day. That's honestly fair. Fair chat. Good way to start the day. Coming in hot. I like it. Yeah, most of my shirts are quite large, but this one is a bit smaller. Am I streaming and recording at the same time to get your footage for YouTube? Yeah, so it's not like a one-to-one, like all my footage is from stream, but like I'll use some of the footage from stream, yep. Kind of multitask. So like I said, we are going to go a little bit over the 60 minutes because we had like a 2-minute break to admire Poncho, or sorry, admire Boo and Stella. We officially need to monitor the on-cam shirt sizes. Yeah. I'll start wearing tank tops. You've been running errands all morning, have a flight out for a wedding in like 5 hours. Ooh, exciting. Hope you have safe travels, man. Have I done the Molten Core since reset? I did it. Yes, we did it on Wednesday. We got no bindings and no pattern for the bags, unfortunately. Yeah. How'd the heavy hide science turn out? So we haven't added up all the stats just yet, but we did get 5 heavy hide. That's it. So I don't know if it'll be worth it. I'm gonna add up how much gold we got total from skinning and then compare it to just doing it with 300. I think it might not be too efficient, but it's okay. That's why we try these things out, right? Because we want to see which one's better. Next stream, tank top, try on all. Yeah. Let's see. Arc Raiders Server Slam? I haven't heard of that, no. Is the end of Goldylocked when you fill up all of your backpack slots with WoW tokens? Well, no. The end will be when we discover all of Azeroth, because I think you can't have more than 10 WoW tokens in your bag, unfortunately. Leech, not bad. Do I start the hot tub stream meta? Just keep stepping off stream for a progressively smaller shirt. Guys, I gotta go get a glass of water. So here's the thing, we did have a couple periods of downtime there with Stella and Boo. But we're not gonna get another run in, and we have to do a vendor run anyway, so I think we're pretty much like at an efficient 1 hour farming. Like we couldn't do a vendor run and come back, we'd be over time. So I think it's good because we had a 1 minute extra. So I'm gonna go ahead and vendor this stuff. Oh. Thoughts on making a horde character progress in the same way as Goldie? I probably won't, just because I will be doing horde zones on Goldie. Okay. I'm just gonna vendor some stuff, and I'm gonna add the stuff up. That tavern music always hits. Ivan, Goldilocks hype. Hi Path, how's it going today? It's going well. Nice Friday stream today. Hanging out, having a good time. Really can't complain. We got a new cape. And then we'll get out the calculator. Oh, there's Boo. Got a butt in my face. Jeepers creepers. He's a heavy guy. Dust off the abacus. Alright. We're going to do some quick maths here. So, from skinning, we got 1 dream scale. Very early on. I can't really pull up a calculator on stream because I have OBS recording my actual game, not my screen. So I have to just do my calculator on my phone. So 1 second here. Calculator app. Starting out with Sunken Temple runs, exactly. So 72. From Dream Scale, we also got 18 Dragon Scales worth 142 gold. 12 gold of Rugged Hide. 51 gold of Thick Hide. 372 gold of Worn Dragon Scale. 679 of the Heavy Hide. 55 gold of Medium Hide. 42 gold of Ruined Leather Scraps. 41 gold of Light Hide. 1,032 gold of Thick Leather. 555 gold of Heavy Leather. 393 gold of Medium Leather. 191 gold of Light Leather. So many different leathers, guys. 731 gold of Rugged Leather. I'm going based off market value, not current buyout. So that's 4,368 gold worth of leather. When we did this with just 300 skinning, it was 4,500 gold. So pretty much even. If you get lucky on the Heavy Hide, it might be worth more. So really whatever you want to do, they both go pretty close. Didn't even get the live notification. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, Turgus on, hey bud, huge fan. You've been playing WoW with an RL friend of mine for years. Chandler, love the content. Keep up the great work. Oh, right on. Appreciate it. Yeah, I know him and my brother have been playing a bit more of old school RuneScape lately. That's also a good game. Yeah. Calculator.net. I was using calculator.net before, but I have my OBS set up to actually just record my like WoW application. So if I pull a web page onto my screen, it won't show it on OBS. Never forget. Yeah, I use calculator.net, guys. That's what he was saying. You and him are playing hardcore WoW, attempting another 60 push. Hardcore WoW is good. I've been actually playing a little bit of Legion Remix lately. It's been really fun. A lot of fun. Did I ever play RS3? I have never played RS3 myself. Yes, sir. Keep up the great work. Have to head back to work. Appreciate it. Thanks for popping in and have a good day at work, man. Play, not played. Yeah. No, I've only ever played old school RuneScape. So we didn't get much transmog that time from Sunken Temple. I'm quickly going to go to the washroom real quick, though. And we'll see if my shirt is the same size when I come back. I'll leave the door open so whichever animals want to stay in, they can stay in. And the ones that want to go can go. But we'll have a little Stella show on the way out, okay? Stella, sit. Stella, paw. Good girl. Other paw. Good girl. That's a good girl. See that? Very good. Okay, I'm back. Those are some short shorts. That is correct. I will give you that. Hello, hello. I do not believe the shirt got smaller, but the shorts did. Possibly. No, they're the same shorts, guys. They're the same shorts. I'm going to keep the stuff that we're going to continue to get, but post some of the stuff that's a bit lower. I don't think we're going to get any more medium hide or ruined leather scraps. Save those inventory spots or light hide. Or rugged hide, for that matter. Let's see here. Just adjusting my farming bar. Dream scale, don't need that. Whoa. A Lua error. We're okay though. Slumdog, hello. Deal with it. Is there any way to find out what add-on I'm using? And by the way, nice job, mate. Doing a good job and learning lots from gold making from me and enjoying the videos. Appreciate it. What I'm using is, this is farming bar for an add-on. I'm also using trade skill master and loot appraiser for the gold per hour. I do want to reload my UI though, because I now have reset instances on loot appraiser, and we're going straight back in to Sunken Temple. I really want to get a big drop from Sunken Temple. What's my total slash played time? 13 days, 21 hours on Goldie. 13 days, 21. What my total slash played time on the account is, though, I do not want to know. Alex, still no stealth blade. Still no stealth blade. Maybe today, though. We'll do a couple. We'll do quite a few more runs, I think, and hopefully get stealth blade. Yeah. We'll do a quick check on Row the Silent, actually. We may as well while we're at it. You never know. Is he here? No, he's not. That's okay. Anyone just tuning in is probably like, why are you in Redridge? Ridge locked. Wait. I always get afraid when I go over a mountain I'm going to the wrong zone, but we're good. Ridge Locked, sponsored by Ridge Wallet. Nice. Put that there, and good. Now we're like Swampletics, locked in Swamposaurus. Yeah, we're joking around that it's Swampletics. Swampletics, yeah. NRJ, you just realized one of the 5 gifted subs automatically got to you? I thought Jaeger gifted you a sub. Did one of them go to you as well? That's funny. Okay. Temple of Pathalerix, the blood god. Or that lol, just saw that you're a sub and thought it was me. Thought it was yours. No, I think right after you gifted. Ooh, what the? 1 sec. Jaeger gifted you one because you mentioned you didn't have your you weren't a sub. Okay, dusk woven robe. Oh, that's actually cool. It actually matches our set, which is crazy. It's also worth more gold than like all the transmog we got from the last couple runs, but that's okay. We'll go back into the temple, reset. Okay. Noteworthy. Greetings, travelers. Greetings. How you doing today? We're back in the Sunken Temple over here. Oh, guys, either Boo or Poncho wants back in. I might have to go open the door for a second. Okay, Boo is back in stream room. I normally stream with my door open for this reason, but... Uh-oh. Noteworthy, you'll never forgive me for breaking the watch streak. By the time I got home, I was offline. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 07. 07 indeed. I can skip leg day now? Nope. I am working out today. It's not leg day, though. I got overhead day. Should have joined on the phone. Didn't think until it was too late. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, Cathadrian with the Twitch Prime. Thank you. Duck you, greetings. How's it going? You hit chest and scap today? Interesting. Do you train scap specifically, like your scapular retractors? You just got home, actually? I'll be working out after stream, yeah. Oh, Boo, you simply... Okay. I thought Boo wanted out. I was about to lose it. I was about to say, Boo, you gotta make up your mind, my guy. Billy Quizboy, how's the farm going? It's going well. It's low rows on a cable machine. We do it to target your scaps specifically because of your shoulder surgery. Got to build that area up. Right on. I'd never heard of someone like calling it a scapula day, so but it makes sense if you're rehabbing an injury to specifically train that. I think on the agenda today I got push press, strict press, a lot of overhead pressing today. It's really just upper back, fair. And then I think we're going for like a small hike today and a big hike tomorrow. Traveler's Bracers. Guess you can get the Traveler set from Sunken Temple. Yeah, that's true. I never really realized that. We are missing the chest, so I wonder if we can get the chest from here. Billy, you're hoping for Westfall for the next zone? I would be happy with Westfall. You feel like you work out just listening? Fair. Fair. What counts as a small hike? It would be like an hour and a half. Not a peak, not a mountain peak, but like a waterfall, like hiking out to a waterfall and back. And then tomorrow we're gonna go on a bigger one. We have my sister-in-law and her boyfriend visiting us. So we're gonna go out and do some of our local stuff. What are the rules on Dark Moon Fair? We don't have it unlocked yet, but I do have plans to do it eventually. It'll probably be like some kind of like a bonus episode though. Yeah, for this scap, sometimes I'll do... I guess maybe it's not as much as the scapula as it is something else, but I'll do like dead hangs where you just like kind of do like the first motion of it. I do those for warm-ups a lot. How far did we get in Remix yesterday? We hit 80. We hit level 80. And we started a little bit of gearing. So I think we're 580 item level at level 80. You're weirdly sort of glad that we've been swamp locked for a while. The pace has been pretty rapid across the zones. Yeah, well, Red Ridge was kind of long, but then Burning Steps was a 1-episode zone, which is really fast. So, yeah, it's kind of a good pace here in the swamp, I think. And what level is this instance? What level are we currently? So the instance is 1 to 30. So like these are level 30 elites, and we're level 72. But when we're talking about retail, the dungeon level will change based on if you're time walking or not. It's a whole thing. We're basically default mode, and it's level 30. But it's hard to explain the nuance of like retail levels because I don't understand it myself. You thought Ellen was pretty quick? I guess objectively, like it, you know, could have been longer, but it felt like a long time for me. We had, what, 7 days played in Ellen? Yeah, Squirrel, 2 episodes per zone is kind of a sweet spot. I think so too. I think there's a world where in the short term, like there'd be good maybe periods where I could do like 1 Goldie episode a week. But I think in the long term, it's better to have more time to play things like Remix and other games and not feel like I'm on a content treadmill. Like 1 episode every 2 weeks is a really good pace for Goldie. I think more than that would be like over time, risking like maybe burnout. Because with 2 episodes a week, I feel like I could do more Goldie. But at the same time, like those longer episodes take a long time to edit. Weekly episodes would probably be quite a bit shorter. So I kind of like being able to do other like mini challenges too, like the double down. Keep things fresh. Plus with like YouTube videos and stuff, you always want to be trying to improve, and if you're just trying to get it out as fast as you can, it's hard. So you want to give time to be able to actually make progress. Double down was sick, thank you. That one was fun. I had a lot of fun with double down. But when does player housing go live? I think it goes live with midnight, right? Personally want more Nessingwary though. Fair, yeah. We got to work on some more Nessingwary. Oh yeah, it might be earlier for pre-orders, right? Sometime in the pre-patch? Okay. Oh, so sooner than I thought. So yeah, apparently it's in the pre-patch. Yeah, Dizzy, like exactly. That's kind of like the idea there. The Carrion, greetings. We really got to get some blue drops today, guys. We really got to get some high value blue drops. That's what I want. Will I do remix later? Ooh. I don't know. You just put it in my head. Now I got to think about remix. We'll definitely play Goldie for a little bit longer. I want to get a couple good chances, put a few runs on Sunken Temple to maybe get some BOEs. Because yeah, in Sunken Temple there are greens that drop. They just aren't worth that much. You really want the blue BOEs, like Stealth Blade or Death Blow. Those ones are worth a lot of gold. So I want to get a few runs to make sure we're getting a good chance at those before we switch up. I also don't know if anyone knows how this works, but with a YouTube stream, I can't hot swap the thumbnail. So I don't like when I'm YouTube streaming. I don't like changing what I'm doing too much because I can't change the YouTube thumbnail. Whereas Twitch, you can just change the title and keep rolling, but YouTube's a bit more picky that way. Oh, Setver, how's it going? Good to see ya. We're having a good day over here, just doing a bit of a Sunken Temple, as you can see. I'll probably take these guys out around the corner here so I don't have to miss out on any skins. You'd probably have to stop and restart the stream then? Yeah. I think I'd have to schedule a second stream with a new thumbnail. But then you lose all your, like... Oh, nice. It wouldn't just, like, transfer over, right? When am I showing my drum skills? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Also, guys, Boo is, let me show you. After I skin these, what Boo's doing is pretty cute. Yeah, in Twitch, you can switch pretty easy. You just have a new chapter, and it's good to go. There's definitely pros and cons to Twitch and YouTube streaming. After I skin these, though, I'll show you Boo. Noteworthy. I think, yeah, the YouTube pros for me are the biggest, honestly, the biggest pro, frankly, from streaming on YouTube and Twitch is Twitch VODs. The creator, if there's ads played on a Twitch VOD, the creator gets nothing from the ads, whereas on YouTube VODs, it's the same as a YouTube video. So if you watch the VODs on YouTube, there's AdSense. If you watch the VODs on Twitch, there's no AdSense. That's the biggest difference for me. Which is also why VODs are free on YouTube and only for subs on Twitch. That if you're wondering why that is, yeah. Last day, great content, man. Hoping to see more classic in the mix when you're doing other challenges. I'm sure there will be. Noteworthy and 100%. Like, I'm a YouTube creator first, right? So that's where everyone kind of knows me from. But here, let me show you Boo real quick. I'll go full cam for a sec, cam only. Look at this. He's in the hammock. Just chilling. So that's what Boo's doing. Go back to the game. Nerdy one, how's it going? Happy Friday. Your busy time is finally calming down, Setver. But you're sore from you're sore from a wedding yesterday. Might have overdone it on the dancing. I've been there. Been there, man. Been there. Ooh. Do I use a shot collar to keep him there? Oh my gosh, you guys. No comments, but no, I do not. I really do need a second cam for the cats. Yeah. Yeah, Boo barely fits in that. He is a big boy. Cat hammock is amazing. It's so good because it keeps the cats off of your desk space. So it frees up like your actual desk. I want to have one on each side for Boo and for Poncho, but for now, just one. How long does the filming of an episode take? Ooh, it does vary. So most Goldbounds are 20 to 30 hours of like gameplay in an episode, and then another 20 to 30 of scripting and editing and all that stuff. Double Down was like 20 hours of gameplay, but like mixed over like a lot of like auction house rescans and stuff, and more editing. Double Down is a lot more editing. I would say the average is 40 to 50. You have it so they can have more space rather than me having a desk cat free. Yeah. My man's pulling 60-hour weeks. Well, yeah. I mean, the nice thing about streaming though is like like a good chunk of my actual like grinding time will be on stream, which is kind of nice. But it doesn't really feel like that much because I just really enjoy editing and making videos. Like most days before stream, I'm editing for like 2 to 3 hours, and then I'll usually like after stream work out and maybe do a bit more editing later. But it depends on the video. Some are more, some are less. Wolfson, exactly. If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. It's also crazy too because like before when I was working my other job, this would be like all the evenings and weekends. So it just feels like free time in the day when I'm working on it, right? Yeah, so it's quite nice. Nightmare of a car. Hey Karen, do you want to have a suggestion for cams for the stream? Sure, yeah. Shoot. Also, Dave Castor with a super chat. Hey, that's the spirit. You'll be going places. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Less commuting and all my freed up mental space from not worrying about work and stuff. 100%. The mental aspect of it is massive. Yeah. Now it's more of like ideas and execution versus daydreaming. I feel like you feel like your transmog sale rate has noticeably diminished since the Legion remix started. Now that you say that, me too. Like last video, you noticed I got like barely any transmog sales. Can I send it to your Discord? Yeah, if you're on the Discord, drop it in like the general or just chatting. You've heard that male underwear modeling is a lot of mental strain. Yeah. It is. But yeah, I have some plans for the stream cams. I need to find my controller for my light because it's too bright. Noteworthy? That's true. Because if I could turn down my light, it would be better. Yeah, Karen, drop in the Discord there. I'll probably have to check it off stream though, because I can't really pull the Discord on stream. But yeah, I've noticed that my transmogs have been selling less frequently. Probably because everyone's playing Remix. Well, yeah, everyone that has the transmog itch is just farming transmog on Remix right now, right? Like, they're not buying it. They're just farming bronze. Make sure we're tracking all the thick leather. That's how it goes, though. There'll be, like, transmog events, and it'll be, like, a boom. Like, whenever, like, Trial of Style is on, there's, like, a transmog boom. You always want to do more undercut scans on those weeks. Yeah. If all that gold from Remix comes flooding in when it's over, people have a lot to spend on transmog. True. Redundant, you could use non-direct lights. Example, reflection from walls much softer than direct light to your face. True. The problem is I have black, like really dark walls, so they wouldn't reflect as much. Yeah. People are making money in Remix? You get gold in Remix, yeah. Ooh. It's not like a crazy amount, though. get money from vending gray items, yeah. So is today Sunken Temple Day? Or are you cycling? It's mostly just Sunken Temple. Temple Pathalerix. Yeah, we're chilling. Getting some gold. You're about to say you're 80 and lore master and you're only at 21k? Yeah. Yeah, it's like there is gold coming in, but I guess it's probably less than if people were playing War Within. Same amount of time. I don't even need that other boss. I think the best way to make gold in Remix is to sell the Fell Meteors. Those sell for like 500 gold each. Yeah, that's what transmog sales for you. That's why you love the content. Try to balance out source of income. Yeah, and I think that's kind of cool now while we're doing it, like selling transmog on the alt. Because we see exactly how much is like consistent selling goods, like the leathers versus versus the transmog. You've got 90 of those? Yeah, well, I don't know if I don't know how you sell them, but I saw my trade skill master was saying they're worth 500 gold each. But yeah, I don't know how to sell them. Like, is there an auction house in Remix? I don't know. I've just been playing for the leveling. I've never tried selling it. I just saw like that was the value on TSM. Probably Warbanker trading. True, but then I guess you can only use the Fell Meteorite in those zones, right? There we go. I love Legion. It's the best X-Pack IMO. I really like Legion too. I have a lot of fun on it. Yeah, I think it does say you can use the Fell Meteorites in Broken Isles, right? But yeah, if they're not used in current content, they might not be kept for that long. Am I gonna check the balance today, like the auction house? I will not be doing an auction house opening on stream today. For the auction house, we keep those just for the videos. Yeah. Tried mailing to a non-time walking alt and it said this action is restricted. Interesting. Okay. Maybe auction house mounts. Let me get this over here. Yeah, I don't know how it exactly works with the time walking stuff. Will there be a spin on Monday? I guess you gotta wait to see. The rep token things, yeah. People want to sell the rep tokens to alts on Remix. We are on 197k in the bags. And the WoW token right now, what is the WoW token at? 322. So we're getting quite a bit of just gold from trade goods, right? So that's good. Yeah, I bought this new chair last weekend, and it's massive upgrade. My last chair, it was so loud and uncomfortable. This one is like so nice just to chill in. Like I can even put my head back like this. I could just fully recline. I won't do that though, but What chair did I get? I don't remember. I got it at a Memory Express. I think it was like... I have the box in my garage. They had like 5 chairs there. I sat in all of them. And the girl working there was like, this one people tend to like guys tend to like more, and this one girls tend to like more. I was there with my wife, and she sat in one, and she's like, yeah, I like this one more. And I sat in this one. I'm like, oh, I like this one more. And then I bought this one. Yep. Chair 2. The other chair is just in my home gym now, and I sit in it between sets. This one was only like, it was like $300. It was on sale. It's a good chair, but not like a crazy expensive chair. But I figure if I'm sitting in it like all day, I should probably have a decently ergonomic chair so I don't get like some bad back issues or something. Did I finish the new streaming build yet? I did. It's what we're live from right now. It's what we're live from. It's actually it's been so nice. We had a little bit of troubleshooting issues getting live. Like the first day on Tuesday, I couldn't connect to stream. I had to uninstall everything. I think it was my bad, because what I did is with the new PC build, I took my old boot NVMe drive from my old gaming computer and plugged it in, and it had an old copy of OBS on it, and I was using that. And even though I updated it, it was just like bugging. So I undid that. Noteworthy, you just checked and your timer doesn't have access to the Warband bank. Okay. So maybe people, once they transfer the character to retail, can sell it. If I have an electric desk, I can stand up. That's true. I was one day gonna... This desk isn't a standing desk. Actually, this desk isn't even a desk. What I did is I bought an oak table from some furniture store because I wanted a really, really big... I guess maybe it's maple. I don't know. I wanted a really big wooden desk with like a lot of space for the cats and for all my stuff. And those desks were like $1,000, but a dining room table that size is like $300. So I actually just bought a dining room table, and that's what my desk is. But what I might do down the road is buy the sit-stand legs and then just put those on this desk. Yeah. So I might do that. Get a little, get a walking pad. I could walk while I stream. Keep me fit. Monday. We've had enough expenses this month buying the new computer and the new chair. Buck, good morning. How's it going? Would I give a challenge run to like hardcore go sometimes? Dave, I would. I don't have any like just hardcore only videos. But sometimes I do Twitch only streams where I do hardcore WoW. I might start putting those on YouTube too. I do. Yep. Big brain saved $700 by now. Needed drawers. Yeah, I would need drawers. So we're gonna have to go vendor. By not needing drawers, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Because I just needed the desk. I like having more room for my legs under the desk too, with not having drawers down there. So that works too. Look at all that gold from the thick leather. Hey, boo. If I could redo the class, what would I do instead? I don't think I would. If I could redo it, I don't think I would. But if I had to pick a different class for Goldie, I would go Paladin. Just for the memes. Screw Druid, guys. I'll just go Paladin. That'd be nice. You think we need the cam on Boo until I get a second one for myself? Honestly, you know what? That's a bit higher priority, isn't it? That's a fair point. Fair take. I might have to move the cam to Boo. Oh, crap. Yeah, I got a vendor. Let me just hearth. I goofed it. I got distracted. One sec. I'm going to hearth and vendor. Imagine clearing the first zone without a Freight Not farm. Yeah, Paladin on the first zone would be kind of tough, not going to lie. I don't think there's any Paladin-specific farms in Elwyn Forest. Being a Mechanome might be good. It could be. But Frayed Knot definitely helped a big time getting out of Elwyn. Are there Paladin farms in general? Let me think. I don't think so, no. There might be like one or two like weird ones, but I can't think of any that are Paladin specific. Scarlet Monastery for sure, prop pally. Do they get a drop or are they just like kind of good at it? I'm trying to think if there's like a class specific thing that only a paladin can get. In vanilla, yeah, like in vanilla they were really good at farming like as a class. But I don't know if they got any class specific farms right now. They might. LC with the super sticker for Boo. Thank you. He's just sleeping. Yeah, Warlock's got that Grimoire. So Warlocks do have some class-specific farms. But yeah, no, like if I were to do a new Paladin, I would do a Human Paladin. Human Paladin is like my go-to. That like is my identity. If I had to do Goldylocked Horde, I would probably do... Goldylocked Horde, I might do Tauren. Tauren Paladin. Troll Rogue. Yeah, Troll would be kind of cool too. Tauren Paladin is your main good taste. It's a cool. I had race transferred to Tauren for like an expansion on my main Pathalerix. So he was a Tauren Paladin for a little bit. Tauren Rogue. Can you be a Tauren Rogue? That's crazy if you can. Durotar is an OP for a start. Yeah, Durotar. They have some good farms. Taurens can be rogues. When did that happen? Because in Classic they couldn't, right? I don't play too much Tauren, so I don't know when these things changed. Maybe around MOP, or maybe after MOP it changed. The Blood Elf starting area has a few unique transmog options that only drop there. You've sold quite a few. I can see that the Blood Elves having some unique options for sure. So Taurens could become rogues in Dragonflight. Oh, that's quite recently, yeah. Yeah, Durator has the elementals that drop souls of water. Yeah, I think I watched some of Zanzerful's Horde run, and I think he was doing those, right? I think those were pretty good. Everything can be Warlocks now, too? Really? Warlock is my second favorite class, for sure. I do like my Warlocks. Any Warlocks watching? Drop a 1 for Warlocks. Let's see the Warlocks in the chat. Boom. My original Warlock was a gnome Warlock named Yoda. Oh, okay, we got Jeffrey, Rusty, Seb, Elkian, Japu, Zero, okay. Artur, Truck, playing Warlock, Organ, King Otari is also Warlock. We got a few Warlocks watching. Yeah, my like second World of Warcraft character ever was Yoda. No. Third. My original World of Warcraft character. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Wait. Stinging bow. Let's see what this is worth. Look at that. Okay, we were really wanting to get a blue BOE drop today. Guys, we got it. We freaking got it. It wasn't one of the death blows or weapons, but it's still darn good. It looks so bad. Good value, terrible appearance. Can I just say? But like, I'm still happy we got it. It's always nice getting those drops. Oh my gosh, it feels good. This is definitely a collector's angle, right? But there we go. We at least got a BOE. Oh, that's a good feeling. Let's look at it on Trade Skill Master. Or on OBS, not OBS, on Loot Appraiser. That bow is only 1 pew out of 5 possible pews. Yeah, it's not the best appearance, I'm not gonna lie. But it's pretty cool. The value is good. I think it must be a unique appearance, right? Laertes won with the resub for 2 months. Thank you. Unique and also ugly. Yeah, it's definitely for like 100%ers, right? You think it's a unique appearance? Because yeah, there's a few weapons in Sunken Temple that are definitely unique appearance. I think this is one. I really should have ATT on right now just so I could tell, but I do not. Dazil, quick question. When I was farming the Oozling, did I still have the bags drop or no? It was no bag drops, so the bags wouldn't drop, is what the problem was, yeah. I think if the bags are dropping, you can pull the Oozling from the bag, as far as I'm aware. Katniss bow, Hunger Games transmog. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. That'll go over to this transmog character for sure. Yeah, that was nice though. That little dopamine rush of getting a big drop. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. You got you have level 55 and set the Chromicata, and they have been dropping. Okay. So yeah, you should be able to get the Oozling then. It shares with 2 other items, but not sure how rare those are. Okay, that might be hard to get. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty happy. We at least pulled 1 like big item from Sunken Temple, which is nice. Big W, I think we earned ourselves a fresh coffee, chat. I was actually just thinking I was going to get a coffee soon. You read my mind there, Jaeger. What is ATT? It's an add-on called All the Things, which just lets you track what percentage of appearances you've collected. And when you hover over, it'll tell you if you've collected the appearance and what other items also have the exact same appearance. So for transmog, you want items that don't share an appearance with anything because collectors have to buy that item. You were thinking it 5 minutes ago, but then again, it's almost 8 p.m. Oof, yeah, that's a bit late for a coffee. Guys, I think, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna get Donair tonight. And a beer. I'm gonna do it. I'll send it to the Discord. Maybe we should make a separate channel in Discord for pints. That's actually a big brain idea. We got pet chat and we got pints chat. Yeah, that sounds good. Food in general? Yeah, food in general might be good. Yeah, ATT is a cool add-on, especially if you're really into collections. If you're into collecting things in game, ATT is like the GOAT. This, my friend, is a pint. They come in pints? Is that what you're quoting there, Solas? You can post some German beer. I have to go to Germany or Czech and be bar locked. Yeah. I'm going to Scotland in a month. Yeah, ATT is what spawned a lot of like the completion locked challenges for sure. Thinking of Nabble specifically, yeah, he, as far as I'm aware, Nabble was the first, well, the first zone by zone completionist, right? Because Shax is doing expansion completions. But as far as my knowledge goes, I think Nabble was the original, like, zone locked with ATT. What's my bag space like? Oh, we're chilling. We'll do one more run before a coffee break. Be careful in Scotland. I hear people get killed there. Yeah. Dave Castor, you saw Tile Lock the other day? That's Wabs, right? I like that one. I love seeing the different challenge series pop up. Double Down was fun. Any plans for racing to Gold Cap? So I've been playing around with some ideas. I got one secret challenge in the works. That's going to be more of like a longer term one. Not necessarily Gold Cap, maybe Gold Cap. I also have one challenge that I'm probably going to start, like a secret challenge. And then, yeah. Well, Boo's running off. You see Boo? My problem is, like, if I could figure out a way to still do the same style content, but, like, delegate the editing, I could make a lot more content. But, like, the editing is so integral to my scripting and storytelling that I don't feel comfortable enough. I don't feel comfortable outsourcing it. It's not as simple as, like, editing, like, a stream into, like, a highlight reel, right? It's like you're making the narrative the whole way with the editing. So it's hard to do more output than I'm doing now. I don't know. Use AI. I don't know if that would really help with, like, the editing, right? Because, like, when I'm... Maybe I'm just doing it really inefficiently where I'm, like, editing and, like, scripting and, like, kind of... Yeah. I don't know if I think it'd be hard to get an AI agent that does the editing. The Goldbounds are getting better. I could do a second channel for stream edited videos. That's what I was kind of thinking of, having a second channel for like some challenges. Maybe I only do like stream only. Not Goldbound, like a new challenge series or something where it's like only stream played, and then those are edited from stream clips. But I don't know. If you get an AI agent that does the editing, now you have 2 jobs: edit and fix the AI editing. Well, because like, it's not like I sit down with all of my clips and edit. I get clips as I edit. You know what I mean? Like, it's very much like I'm editing and I have WoW open and I have my script open. It's like all at once. So I don't know how I could delegate that. Yeah. Yeah, my editing process is very much less than like dumping the, like, I don't have all my footage when I go. It's just like I get the footage as I go, because I'm using some of like my stream footage, but I'm also using like a lot of like go out and get the footage, like B-roll. Yeah, it's for like stream videos maybe. But yeah, I think that's a good point. Unless I'm planning on dumping content more than twice a day, you could keep it like, do like shorts in the main. That's one thing I've never dabbled with. I've never dabbled with shorts. I probably should have, but I just never have. Not sure how shorts interact with the YouTube algorithm. Me neither. That's the thing. I'm off to a doctor's appointment, so I'll be watching the rest of the stream from my phone. Have a good rest of the stream and a great day. All right, Ivan, have a good doctor's appointment. Alex, I've dabbled with shorts, just not YouTube shorts. Yes. Yeah, that's true. BS, those are the shortest shorts I've ever seen in a long time. You know what? Maybe I have more shorts experience than I realize, guys. That's a good point. The double down could be chopped up into shorts. Shorts seem to be very good content to market content. Yeah. Yeah, from what I, like, because the long form content is like, you make good engagement, like you get like a long view where it's like the storytelling, whereas shorts is more just like a flash in the pan, right? Yeah, people were buying mats from the vendor all day, Flo. It was crazy. Jesper, you see I didn't misclick the wrong character today? Not a fan of the remixed content, Jesper. Yeah, we clicked Goldie today. We did. We got a lot of value in our hides here today. What do I think about uploading a film style throwback video when you leave the continents? I probably will do that. I probably will do that, yeah. Yeah, I think the best way to do shorts content is exactly like that, Jim. You use it as like a preview into long form content with the idea that someone finds it on shorts they didn't know about like the challenge and wants to watch it. I've just like, most of my time is put into editing the long form. I just haven't. I probably should like make some shorts. Yeah, I could try it out. Oh, I gotta put, one sec. I gotta put this up here. That is true. Shorts is one thing that could be delegated way easier. I feel like I would do, like, I would plan, like, a script for the short and then have someone edit around that script. I feel like I could do that. But, you know, at the same time, I could also just spend that time making more long-form videos. Or just streaming. I don't know. You're currently buying a ton of small eggs? Probably a good call. I think Boo wants to leave. Those are the ones we need ones to bring Path Wife on for, or less contextual info needed for WoW. Yeah. But at the same time, to get like a good short, I feel like you would need to understand it quite well. Especially if you're condensing like a good chunk of a video into a short, you gotta know what's going on, right? Now, can you guys hear Boo? Boo, come here. Come here, buddy. Boofus. Boofus. Well, I don't know. That's where the script comes in? True. Using Pathwife as an unpaid labor? Hey, she's on strike right now. She's just hanging out. I should get her making some shorts. But yeah, I think she's probably fine with her own job. Yeah. Yeah, I think she's pretty happy with her situation. But she is on strike right now, so if now would be the time. I reached off camera and the meowing stopped. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Let me just pull it to here and I'll AoE him down and I'll let Boo out while I'm gathering him up. That might be pretty min-max. Alright, one sec. There we go. Okay. A Pathalerix water bottle. Gotta drop a coin in it before you can take a drink. Yeah. We do gotta get more camera angles for the cats. I agree. Yeah, cuddling pets is like the best thing to do. Last night we were watching a movie. We have like a big couch upstairs with an ottoman that you can push in. It makes like a big kind of like lounger. And so my wife and I, and we have her sister, like my sister-in-law, and her boyfriend staying over. And so we were all on the couch, and then Poncho was just like in the middle cuddling. We were watching Beetlejuice 2. Freaking min-max. Also, I broke into the Halloween candy a little bit early. Pathwife bought like 3 boxes of Halloween candy, and she's like, "Don't open these early." And then I was like, "Okay, if we're gonna watch a Halloween-y movie like Beetlejuice, we gotta break open the candy." So we did. But yeah, the cats just hang out. They're always around. They're pretty like social cats. What's this? Thorium belt. Concerned. Appreciate it. Do I think there'd be any good money in farming buff food in later stages? I think for that, you'd pretty much have to be in current content for it to be decent gold. Jaeger, work fire. Good luck. Good luck. See you in a bit. Let's see here. We were at 2,600. I also got to look at my workout program for today. Alex, you hope his work isn't actually on fire. Okay, I thought you said is. I was like, that's crazy. Isn't. Okay. Good. I was like, that's crazy. If you hope his work is actually on fire. No, I agree. It looks like Chug Life has some work fires too, because he has not been back, guys. They could be a firefighter. They could be a firefighter, yeah. Rod of corrosion. Good thing there's no trade chat here. I don't think Jaeger's a firefighter working from home. That's true. That might be more of an in-person job, I think. Maybe. Just a tad. All right, all right. Ooh, here's the thing. I want to go get a coffee, but I think we got one more run in us before we're full on bags. So I think maybe we do one more run before a coffee break. How's that sound? Were you around for your weekly reset on the dungeons? We did Molten Core, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, we cleared our Molten Core this week. That's a good point, Floey. In Germany, you have a lot of volunteer fire watchers. Whenever there's a fire, they get notified. That's true. A lot of volunteer firefighters would be remote. Well, not remote, but like they would be at home when they get called in. But a lot of them, that's not like their main job, right? They're just volunteering to help. And then if something happens, they're on call. But I don't think they make like a full-time salary, right? It's more volunteer-based. Or maybe it's different in Germany. Maybe they are like full-time doing it. I don't know. They get called in with a pager. 88 gold per hour. Yeah, well, this is 88k. Yeah, with the bow. The bow might be a slow mover. I guess it would depend on, yeah, the position and like maybe how rural. Because like in Canada, if you're rural, our fire stations will have like a couple manned firefighters, but then the rest will be volunteer and they'll be on call. I think they get like a bit of compensation, but it's not like a salary. I like how we're theorizing what remote firefighter Jaeger is. That's so true. That's funny. When in reality, he probably works in IT or something. He could be a firefighter, guys. This one's quite purple. This cape. What did I miss? What is that bow? That bow is a stinging bow, worth about 90,000 gold. Although, we don't want to talk about how it looks because it looks so bad. It looks so bad. But it's worth a lot. W. Gibbs, even a volunteer firefighter for 10 years, you make $15 per run. Community of 1,200 people. So it's definitely like more so more so a volunteer basis there. Oh. That's kind of what I thought it would be. What's the green scale? Those are the dream scales. They're worth about 70 gold. We only got one. Yeah. Yeah, the singing bow looks really bad. What do I think the best weapon is look-wise in WoW? Ooh. Hell Reaver. I think Hell Reaver is my favorite actual appearance. Or is it Fell Reaver? Whichever one is Hellfire Peninsula. Ashbringer is also darn cool. That's right. But the polearm is it Fell Reaver or Hell Reaver? Ashbringer, I literally have it tattooed on my body and didn't choose it. Yeah. Ashbringer is also very cool though. I have 2 Ashbringers tattooed on me. Also, yeah, Ashbringer is like, if you meld in the lore, it really ranks up. But from a strict appearance, yeah. Ooh, for nostalgia, you're gonna say Shadowfang. Favorite shield besides the Bulwark of Azzinoth? Skullflame Shield. Yeah, 100%. Actually, I put Skullflame Shield over Bulwark of Azzinoth in my books. Yeah. Frostmourne is a good one, too. %. Yeah, so we're pretty full on bags, but we're not done the dungeon yet. I'm going to skip those ones because I don't want to fill up on the boss loot. Did no one say Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker? That is also a very cool one. I will admit that as well. $2,500 gold from those. Yeah, we got thousands of gold in leather today. Really good. Sorry guys, only a digital fire over here. Fair enough, Jaeger. We were speculating. You think yours is probably Thoradal, the Star's Fury? Ooh, I can't picture that one. Which one is that? Is that a class weapon? Thoradal? Thoradal, the Star's Fury. Buzzer Blade. Sunwell Legendary Bow. Oh, yep. I know which one that is. That one's cool. That one is very cool. Okay. Well, I guess we'll finish off Aranicus. Oh, no, we can't. We didn't kill that boss. So we're going to go ahead and just Hearth. TBC Legendary Bow. Okay. Yeah, I can't believe no one said Thunder Fury. Thunder Fury is very cool. Every time I Hearth and I hear the in music, it's just a good time. Diddly diddly doo. I got really distracted by farming Sunken Temple today, and I forgot the second thing I was going to do, but I just remembered it. So we're going to get a coffee and do that. So this is definitely, the Stinging Bow is definitely the prize jewel from this set of runs. 100%. Yeah, true. Nobody said Warglaives of Azzinoth either. The Warglaives are very cool. When you dual wield them? Yeah. All right, just about done the vendoring. I'm gonna leave this stuff in my bags because it's kind of cool. You can also dual wield Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. Wait, can you dual wield Thunder Fury, or is it unique equipped? Could you technically have 2 Thunder Furies? Is that a thing? It's unique. Okay. But it can be yeah, it can be transmogged. Would you make some extra cash if you disenchant the blues and greens that drop? Yes. The only thing is, right now, with everything else, I would have to go to the bank and drop it off. So I kind of just vendor it. But for example, when I do Molten Core, I keep the epics and they're all stockpiling in my bank. And then I will disenchant those all at once as well. Let's take out Snarl Flare real quick. Also, they call me Alonzo. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. And we'll go back over. New session. We're going to go... Who can guess what we're doing? Who can guess what we're doing next? This game has so much to do, I get quests whether I want them or not. Honestly, yeah, if you're playing retail, you get quests everywhere. Turtles? Turtles, turtles? Maybe. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna make a coffee. And then we'll be right back. We'll be right back. Okay? Sit tight. Also, LC with the super chat. All right. All right, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Just gonna go get a coffee. back. I also got Halloween candy, guys, so I just got a couple bites there. All right. We're fishing trunks, guys. So last time we did a little fishing trunks, and then we did 1 hour of open water fishing. So I want to do 1 full hour of pool fishing to compare it. Sonia, you got it right. GG. You won. What do you get? You get this. Kudos. Good call. You get the acknowledgement there. W. So yeah, we'll just fish all the pools. Hit him with a flex. Thumbs up. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to do. Oh, Poncho's back. I gotta do this. Through the, there we go. All right, let's go. There we go, the cat, that's the real word. Yeah, Poncho came down just to say congratulations. Why do I deny the beloved meow her plaything? Like, what if she got electrocuted, right? It's a safety mechanic, exactly. Ooh, that coffee is not good. Nope, nope, nope. A little bitter on that one. If it was Boo, yeah, that's fair. Boo is a little more elusive. He's a rare spawn. Boo's a gold skull rare. What's on Boo's loot table? I don't know. I don't know. I think to get the loot table, you have to kill them. So I don't think I'll be finding out Boo's loot table. Find a way to let Poncho gamble the gold on the auction house. Like if she walks left, I buy this. If she walks right, she buys something else. Cat. Goldie, hello. Stolen drawer food, yeah. Alex, yeah, we do need a rare scan or pop-up when Boo makes an appearance. That'd be cool. So the idea here is we gotta farm all of this, like the pools, because they'll reset the spawns of the floating treasure. I think that's like kind of the call. Cuddles and meows. That's a lootable you can live with. Yeah. Sometimes, here's the thing about Boo. All right, sometimes you also get a surprise that you got to clean up. So that's a drop from Boo sometimes. But yeah, I think alts in Remix, it's mostly just if you want to level those classes, it's kind of good because you get the XP boost. Otherwise, if you just want to push on Remix for like bronze and one character, there's no real need to do an alt. Quicksmith1982, 1982, thanks for the resub on tier 1. Sonia, you're going to go cuddle your fluffy boy as your reward. His name is Steven, by the way. There you go. Steven. That's a good name. Say hi to Steven, exactly. Say hi to Steven for all of us. Yeah, we might have to revisit that sub alert. That's a good idea. How much are these fire fins worth? Not too much. Leveling characters also gives you the green themed class mode, but you can pay 20k bronze for each one. True. So if you just wanted the mounts, it's probably faster to just get the bronze, right? But if you also want to have the class leveled on your account, you may as well do the class. Loot this too. Ooh, nice. Need stream elements first so we can get Chug to add commands. Yeah, we'll put Chug to work. Oh, gotta loot that one. There we go. You get to like 20k bronze. Leveling a new character to 20. Interesting. So you can just buy it with that bronze. What kind of goodies? Yeah. Yeah, we might have to expand the mod roster. Chug's been slacking. But we got Coffee Crisp, Kit Kats, and Smarties. Little ASMR right there. They're Smarties. Oh. There we go. I can't do regular M&Ms. I'm allergic to peanuts. Steven's a bit grumpy, so he didn't say hi back today. Oh no, Steven. Maybe tomorrow he'll be a little more chipper. Yeah, new path. That's true. That's the new path for him. I'm allergic to nuts. I found about the nut allergy when I was very little. But I've had a few run-ins where I've had to go to the emergency room. Chug hasn't been paid in Guinness. I could skip the dishes. 8-pack of Guinness to his house. That'd be funny. Although I think if you do that, he has to be home for sure because they need to ID you, I think. Yo, Quicksmith with the 5 gifted. Oh, thank you. Over on Twitch, Webley, Belgrian, Slushy Cat, Flame, and Pipic. A little gifted from Quicksmith. Let's go. Was that for the Chug beer? Chug Life? I will honor the Chug Life beer, don't you guys worry. We don't unfortunately get to see each other in person too often. Wait, you found out you were allergic to penicillin because you got stung by a bee and it was allergic to them, and then they gave you penicillin? Oh, jeez, dude. That is unfortunate. Well, each time you have a reaction, it's worse, right? So hopefully it doesn't happen again. EpiPens for the win? Yeah. That's definitely a rough one. Good so far? That's good. I'm gonna try to put all this stuff in this bag here just so we have easy access for counting. Oh yeah, speaking of pumpkins, we're gonna carve pumpkins this weekend. I'll send. We're gonna have a competition. Um, like I said, we have some company. My sister-in-law and her boyfriend, and we're gonna all like my wife, me, and them. We're gonna carve pumpkins this weekend, and it's gonna be a competition. Maybe what I'll do is I might post them in Discord and have you guys vote on them, see who wins. I won't say whose is who, and then we can get the votes for the ultimate pumpkin. That'll probably be tomorrow. So if you're in the Discord, stay tuned for that pumpkin battle. Pumpkin locked. Quicksmith, you found out you developed an allergy to grains like rice, oats, barley, etc. Ooh. Those are hard to avoid. Those are really hard to avoid in day-to-day life. A lot of places are getting better though at like knowing which allergens they contain, but it's tough to develop an allergy because if you didn't have it before and you have it after, you know the difference. Like for me, I've had my allergies for life. I didn't know the difference, right? So, darn. Sorry about that. No donaires. Like all, yeah. And a couple of pics of Steve in the Discord. I'll do a check him out after. I love the cat. I love the, well, cat and dog, and we'll just pet pics. It's such a universal thing. It's crazy how many things have grains in them. It is, yeah. No donaires is a big one. I'm getting a donaire tonight, guys. I'm telling you right now. Anything specific from these pools we're looking after? We're mostly just seeing how much gold per hour we get because we did the open water fishing, which was good. But I want to compare the drops from the trunks compared to the open water fishing. I want to say open water wasn't it 8,800 gold per hour. How much? Do you guys remember what it was? I'd have to pull the VOD. How much was our gold per hour for the open water? It was 8,800 or was it 9,200? I think it was somewhere around there. So I want to compare fishing in the pools to the open water fishing. It might have been 8.8. Sorry, Rasaf. I don't have an add-ons command about what they are. I'm using Farming Bar, Loot Appraiser, and Trade Skill Master right now. I'm also... Alright, here's some more path lore, guys. You guys are about to feel sorry for me. So get ready. I'm allergic to all nuts, all soy, including chickpeas and beans. I'm allergic to... I'm lactose intolerant. And I have a myriad of environmental allergens. Yeah. I rolled low on the food tolerance genetics. I also have asthma. I used to have eczema when I was a kid, and I have really bad vision. One eye is nearsighted, one eye is farsighted. For 2 years, I had to have an eye patch on my left eye because, or on my right eye, because my left eye was like basically blind. I got a lot of debuffs, guys. But all those debuffs are plus strength, I think, so it's okay. If I was born 100 years before, I'd be dead. I wouldn't have made it. I need modern medicine. Alexander, so I can zoom in and out just by closing a certain eye. The thing is, because I'm nearsighted and farsighted, if I don't have glasses on, I can actually see kind of okay because I can focus on one. but it gives me like a migraine because I'm going in between two eyes. Yeah, I don't have as much as I would love to go crazy at buffets. Buffets, I'm boring. I eat like the grilled chicken and like white rice because everything else I'm like I could die. So I at buffets I'm pretty lame. Have I tried A2 milk for my lactose intolerance? I haven't tried A2. In Canada we have like lactose free milk that's like treated or whatever, and that works well. What are my PRs in the gym as of late? 630-pound squat, 335 bench, 630-pound deadlift are like my recent 1-rep maxes, but I'm working on more. We're gonna up those numbers. Yeah, I did get put into the hardcore servers. That's a funny way to put it. Oops. Ooh, nice. So instead of being able to eat food, I received muscles instead. I guess so. Although I didn't really... I think base build, I wasn't that muscular. I just been working out for a long time. But yeah, I have to eat pretty clean because of all my allergies. Donairs are good though. Knight, you have all the food intolerances, but you have int and luck. There you go. What's the title about? Oh, we were farming Swamposauros earlier. Or we were farming Sunken Temple, but we're finishing off with some fishing now. We got this bow though in the Sunken Temple, which was really good. No, minus int and minus luck. Oh no. Well, that's a really bad roll. Really bad roll. Alex missed the show. We got a good drop. Yeah, it's true. Let's see. Trying to stay somewhat organized here. Oops. The thing is, with the pool tech, we're also getting a fair amount of like rares. Like we've killed 2 rares, right? So we're also getting the rare transmog, which is not nothing. Plus strength and plus charisma isn't bad. Yeah. Plus strength is good. That coffee tastes kind of weird. Dave, did you miss something? Nothing too crazy. Just chatting about allergies, food allergies and stuff. Intolerances. Based on my laptop buying experience, also +1 bartering. Yeah. I don't know if you can call it bartering. But I did get the return. Might have to do some cleaning for your machine. Yeah, I don't normally use like the drip coffee maker unless we have people over because I'll make like an espresso, like an Americano, like when I get up. But because they're upstairs and like one thing, if someone's staying over, I want to make sure if they want to drink coffee, there's coffee ready. So I always put on a pot of drip as well. And so I just finished the drip coffee on my refill here. And it's not very good. But I made them a Americano first too. So hopefully they enjoy the Americano before getting this crap. Yeah, I rip espressos all day, but not everyone knows how to operate them. At least I got a buff into charisma when I got my debuffs. I guess, yeah. I don't know. I don't think I would describe myself as a I don't know. Like, what is charisma? I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm like an I'm not like a base extrovert, but maybe extrovert doesn't mean charisma. Maybe charisma is something different. How can I stay in shape while farming this many hours? Well, when I'm not farming, I'm either sleeping, eating, or training, pretty much. Or watching a show with my wife. Pretty sure your occupation requires some level of charisma. I guess. I think, yeah, like, to me, I guess the best way to put it is, like, if I was to go to, like, a social networking event, like, face-to-face, I feel like it would drain me. Versus, like, chatting like this doesn't drain on my levels. So I guess, I don't know. I don't know what that means. I guess it's just because we're all good friends. That's what it means. Yeah, a lot of extroverts are charismatic, but there's also extroverts that are annoying as hell. I guess it's, yeah, I guess it's a commonly overlapped trait with extroverts, but I don't think charisma means extroverted. I got some more Smarties, guys. Oh no, a computer gamer is not an extrovert. Yeah, guys, I don't think... Because I just farm gold in Elwyn Forest, right? Like, I open copper, I mine copper bars, copper ore. That's not really extrovert behavior. That's that's basement dweller behavior, guys. And look at me. I'm in my basement, so there we go. I freaking love my basement. Also, Poncho's back, so say hello to Poncho. Oh, I probably should start going in for the pools, hey? I should start doing that. I think Poncho heard me open the Smarties. Oh yeah, she's going for them. I gotta eat these. Back. Where's Boo? Don't if I deadlift like 600 or 700 pounds? Yep. I guess if you do that and mine copper ore all day, it makes you a cave ogre. I guess so. Does my cat attack the cursor on my screen often? Poncho doesn't, but Boo will. Yeah. Especially when I'm editing. Boo loves the cursor while I'm editing. But yeah, Poncho is blessed to drop rates with her butt on the screen. She comes in. Yeah. It's true. I'm gonna put these there because we got those while we were farming here. The gold per hour is definitely gonna be more variable though, doing the pools, like with boxes. Like it's a lockbox opening is what it is, right? So it's a bit harder to say for sure what the gold per hour is. Ugh. Oh yeah, we got a ton of floating debris here. This is perfect for us. Come on. Yeah, I guess it just sucks when you're searching for a girlfriend, and most of them, at least on Tinder, are very expert to go out each week, which you hate. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on what you're looking for. Before I met my wife, I always met people at the dog park. I found that was a good way to meet people with similar interests. And by people, I mean the ladies. Yeah, that's true. How do I play with cat butt in my face all the time? I guess I've just adapted to it. It's more annoying when I have the microphone cord out because Poncho will bite at it. Yeah, pets are cheat codes for starting conversations. 100%. Yeah, when Stella was a puppy, it was game breaking. It was like, you know, like I don't know, like a raid buff. Ogre Mage would be cool. Mithril Bound Trunk. We're getting pretty full on these. It's only 24 minutes too. What type of dog is it? I have a. She's a mix. She's like a. Looks like a kind of like a teenage German Shepherd, but she's a terrier. Terrier boxer mix. Dating apps are really scammy. Yeah, I haven't been on them in a while. Don't you have to pay for your profile to be seen a lot? I don't know. Who's the boss, Poncho or the dog? Oh, Poncho. Poncho's the boss. 100%. Yeah. Are there any rare mounts or pets you can get fishing in these pools? You know, I was thinking like that. Is the sea turtle on these pools, or is it only in the Kata zones? Lift the pone. What's up, man? Tired of all the green yet? No, we're doing good in the swamp. We love the swamp, but we're doing good. I'm gonna start putting them up here too, I guess. It's only Kata zones? Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I thought. Although we might get a Kata zone in Eastern Kingdoms, right? Because we could get Twilight Highlands. Floa, you feel like not getting a girlfriend during school time really messed up, really fucked you because working. Yeah, honestly, meeting people while working is way harder than in school. It isn't, but it's also in Pandaria and don't remember which other one. Yeah. I thought you were locking expansion zones to unlock it in order. I am, with, like, the only thing is, like, if we get, like, we can roll Twilight Highlands because it's on our continent. I'm more so locking continents is what it kind of is. So we could roll, like, if we went all the way up, we could get something. Otherwise, it's, like, kind of weird. I think it's just easier that way. Less restrictions. Kata is kind of the exception that way, yeah. Yeah, it is easier to meet people during school. Especially, yeah, if you're working shift work, it's kind of hard with scheduling, right? Yeah. How do we plan to get to Kalimdor? So the boats, either in wetlands or Stranglethorn, will take us to Kalimdor, and those will be open as soon as we unlock those zones. Does Northern have its own turtle? I didn't know that. Heavy Lambler Pauldrons. Northern turtle is swim speed only. Pretty sure it's walking speed on land. Yeah. No, yeah, Goldylocked on the boat first time is going to be hype. I agree. It's going to go hard. Any cool goodies that can come from the trunks? Yeah, there's some trade goods, and there's also transmog. So there's a pretty wide array of transmog you can get. So there's some good stuff that can come, for sure. Yeah, we do need the music figured out before the boat. I agree. We miss the hype songs. Sea shanty. For the transmog sales, do I try to stay above like a 0.01% sale rate, or do I just go by value? Right now, I'm mostly just going by value. Yeah. How do I unlock the best zone of Vashir? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Just gonna put all these down here. This way I save some space. We don't. Vashir can stay locked for all you care. Vashir's punishment if you accidentally go into a locked zone. Yeah? What did happen to the music? So when I switched computers, I set up my OBS to actually capture the World of Warcraft client versus like my desktop, because it gives me a better resolution. The problem is, if I play music on my browser, you don't hear it. But this way you don't hear my Discord notifications, and you don't hear my like Windows update sounds. But I need to get a new audio source that's like a web browser. Ooh, did I go past that one? Oh, no, we're good. You can turn off Windows sounds, by the way. True. Eastern Canada is greater than Western Canada? I don't know about all that. You know, Canada itself is a beautiful country, east and west and central. All right, let's just leave it at that for now, guys. We'll settle this at natural world's strongest man, okay, guys? Eastern Canada versus Western Canada going down. I'll represent Western Canada, but first I got to win that one. What's everyone's hockey team? That'll start a fight, yeah. I'd say arm wrestling match, but they got Devin out east. Yeah, we're not doing arm wrestling with Devin Lorette over there, guys. Okay. We're gonna pass on that. You guys also got the Moose. You also got Mitchell Hooper, so there's that. What yeah, I don't know. We do have Matt Mask. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Banff National Park is gorgeous. So what is it? Flames or Oilers? You know, what do you guys? I think some of you guys know, right? I've said this before, right? Flames or Oilers? Alberta's best arm wrestler, probably Canada's number 2. Oh, okay. I don't follow arm wrestling too close. I didn't know about that. We can all just say Canada's the best. Yeah, we don't have to have like a little like internal fight about this, but I'll get Mod Chug to come back on and mute anyone who says otherwise. I'm just kidding. I'll call him up. I'll say, Chug, you got to come in and give some timeouts for anyone who says Western Canada isn't the best, okay? We're going to start censoring over here. Abuse of Power, Inc. Yeah, my hockey team is Edmonton Oilers, guys. Mm-hmm. Oof, unfollow. Yes, I mean, that's pretty, it's polarizing. Let's just all band together for a baseball team. I don't really follow baseball too much, so I could bandwagon, sure. Do you follow any team sports? I don't really follow too closely much team sports. Like, the closest I'll be is the finals. Yeah. Like, when things go... Alright, you're going down. When things go to the, like, Stanley Cup, or, like, you know, I'll watch the Super Bowl, I'll watch those kind of things. Corvo, we do have drops enabled. I don't have a command for it. But we do have it enabled, yes. The best wagon is the bandwagon, you know? That's true, you know, you gotta follow the crowd sometimes. I don't know. I could have... It's true, I could. So we're at... How many of these do we have? We're at 17 chests. I gotta be careful not to go too far here down at the blasted lands, guys. I switched assassination spec. Oh, I did just for Sunken Temple because I was better AoE. I usually switch back, I just haven't yet. Yeah, good call. I need to have an exclamation mark no commands command. That would be fun. That would be pretty ballin'. Have no commands except for an exclamation mark commands that says Pathalerix doesn't use commands. That would be funny. Some nice calming fishing to close of the day. Exactly. Yep, we're checking out what we got going on in the old fishing pools compared to the open water fishing. So right now, before we open the trunks, we're at 2.4k because we also got some transmog drops from the rares, because rares run back and forth here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like Outlaw more though. I like the find treasure and the grappling hooks. We'll see though, because if these trunks have some good loot, they could actually, you know, outpace the open world farming. Here's the thing though, open like water farming is straight materials, right? Whereas this is transmog, so it would have to be like 1.5 to 2x to be like worth it. Otherwise, like you kind of just would rather have the instant gold, right? Hey, JKBM with a 2-month resub at Tier 1 on Twitch. Thank you, man. Glad to have you back on the second month. How many of these eels do we have though? 75. Not worth too much. What professions am I wanting to go once I unlock an alt for crafting? Probably blacksmithing for sure, and then honestly probably tailoring for bags. Probably blacksmithing, tailoring. Yeah. I also need an alchemist, though, as a thing for transmutes. But alchemy is one where I could farm a bunch of arcane crystals because there's no daily cooldown anymore. And I could just, like, transmute a whole bunch at once, right? So alchemy isn't too bad because there's no, like, well, maybe not too many rare recipes you want to keep, whereas you could just train that one. Dragon lives matter. Stops getting dragon people. We were going pretty hard in the Temple of Pathalerix with Ysera's kin. That's true. Do the alts have to follow their race's profession bonuses? I never thought about that. Will Goldie take on all of the gathering professions and alts are only production? Yeah, Goldie will still have to swap in and out of some production professions, though, because we're not going to be able to get all the production professions on alts. At least not for a while. But yeah, we'll be having certain key professions that have more rare recipes that we don't want to lose on our crafting alts. Quicksmith, good luck out there. You're off to teach some elementary schools kids how to play chess. Oh, that's cool. Have fun and cheers. Thanks for tuning in. You wouldn't download a car. That's very Canadian coded, isn't it? The anti-pirating ads. You wouldn't download a car. You wouldn't steal a car. Yeah. I don't know what the current price for living steel is. It's definitely not just Canadian. Oh, okay. I thought it was Canadian. I guess it was more universal. Interesting. UK too? That's funny. Those are good commercials. Did you guys have the house hippos? The house hippo commercials? I remember those. Those freaked me out. You had those in the US too? House Hippo just unlocked the core memory. I remember those vividly. I don't know what they were advertising. Like, what was it for? I don't know what House Hippos were for. I just remember seeing House Hippos on an ad. I'm like, alright, it's a thing. What time is it over there right now? It's about 9 in the evening there. Right now it's 1 p.m. for me. What is a house hippo? So like a house hippo, like there was like this ad that would play, and it was like this like National Geography like voice, like commentator talking about a house hippo, and it was just a like a really small hippo in a closet with like a bunch of straw. Oh, they were teaching kids about media literacy and not to believe everything you see online. Okay, well they just did the opposite. They just made me like believe in house hippos. So I guess it was like a government-run thing then. Gen Z needs those commercials. Yeah, we gotta guys. We gotta like try to rerun the house hippo commercials. Is how do we make that happen? Anything like the Trunk Monkey commercials? I don't know about the Trunk. I don't think I've seen the Trunk Monkey ones. Heavy D, I don't think so. I think we'll keep that one. We'll keep that down low, okay? I don't think that's the correct terminology used there. Yeah, with AI, you never know. Like you go on your Instagram or whatever feed, more and more I'm getting like, wait, is this AI? I'm like, oh, it is. That's crazy. It's just like sometimes you don't know. Yeah. You always thought a house hippo was a Staffordshire Terrier. What do I think my viewer percentage is outside of the US? I think I'm 30% US viewership on YouTube. I don't know about Twitch. And then it's like 15% Germany is like the second highest place. But yeah, quite a bit overseas as well, which is very cool. Germany, yeah, we got quite a big following from Germany. It's cool. One's in the chat if you're from Germany. There's got to be a couple. Although it might be kind of late there, right? Bakey, sup? How's it going? Oh yeah, we got a few. Flowy, Dave, Lunatic, Frog, Mo, X-Rob Zone. Oh yeah, Germany's representing. We're worldwide. Goldylocked is going worldwide. Yeah, that's what YouTube Analytics says at least, is like the second largest one population. First is US. Canada is like 3%, which I think is kind of funny because that's where I'm from. But also, I guess like on YouTube, that depends on how many people have like the correct geography listed. Or an account made, right? You have relatives in the US? The loudest 3%. Yeah. The Canadians are loud. Well, now you just want a house hippo. Did you watch it? House hippos are cute. How many percent are from Sweden? Let me pull up my analytics here, guys. I'll give you the exact like past 30 days on YouTube of my demographics here on the viewers. So we got United States is 30%. All right. That's the biggest portion. Germany is 9.7%. UK is 7.3%. Sweden is 6.3%. Denmark is 4.7%. Canada is 4.5%. Australia is 3.6%. Norway is 2.9%. Yeah, so it's a good spread. What's the lowest one? Indonesia, 0.1%. Anyone from Indonesia on chat? You'd be in the minority here of the lowest percentage viewed. Shout out to the one guy from Indonesia. Where is Ireland? Let me find it. Where is Ireland? Oh, 0.4%. Yeah. Eating Indonesian food right now, does that count? I don't know. Netherlands is at a bit higher, at 2.8%. So yeah, it goes, so Canada, Australia at 3.6, Norway at 2.9, Netherlands at 2.8, Poland at 2%, France at 1.8%, Finland at 1.5%, Czech at 1.3%, Hungary at 1.1%, Romania at 1.1%, Austria at 1.1%, Russia at 1%, Brazil at 1%, Belgium at 0.9%. So that's the top ones that have at 1%. Anyone from China? We got Japan, 0.3%. I don't see China on it. Although it only goes down to like the top 50, right? So it doesn't show me like anything below the top 50. Because even Indonesia is 0.1%, but it's 561 people. Because this is YouTube views over the last 28 days. So it only shows the top 50 countries. Justice for Scotland? Okay, let me see. Let me find it. Wait, is Scotland not on the top 50? Wait a second. There's fewer Scottish viewers than Belarus, than Indonesia, than South Korea, than Thailand. Oh, yeah, it's definitely lumped in with the UK. You're right. Definitely lumped in with the UK. Spain? I don't see it. So it's below 0.1% then. Yeah. I think you might be the only viewer from Spain. So that's the analytics overview. Am I surprised about the spread? The only thing that I was surprised at is the Canadian percentage. It's quite low from what I thought it would be. It's like 11th or 12th. We are small and mighty. I would be interested to see. I don't know if I can pull the Twitch versus the YouTube. I feel like I have a higher Twitch Canadian following than YouTube Canadian following. But yeah, as far as relative population, it does make sense because it's exactly 10% of the US viewership. Anecdotally, you don't know if you've ever encountered a Canadian that plays WoW in the wild? I definitely have. But I live in Canada, so that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is a lower percentage. You can have a thingy in the about part of Twitch that shows it even. I totally forgot what it's called. Oh, it might like an extension. That'd be kind of cool to see. So at 21 trunks. Not bad. About 8 more minutes to like top it up, and then it really comes down to what loot we get in these trunks for if it's worth it or not. Have I dabbled in other games as well? I've played quite a bit of League of Legends and RuneScape. Those are the big ones. You just remembered you've been to Canada? Where in Canada? Sluggy, the content's giving you a WoW fix since you nearly quit nearly 10 years ago. There we go. I like it. Oh, you don't remember we're in Canada? Fair. I'm a Garen main, aren't I? Even worse. Even worse. Once I say what I play, you'd wish I was a Garen main. Well, to be fair, when I really pushed, I played a bit more mid lane and variety. But right now, if I'm playing League, I'm probably playing Singed top lane, proxy farming. You drove through Canada from Alaska. That's cool. That'd be quite the road trip. Plus for Counter-Strike. Yeah. That is a full send. Hype. Alright. 6 minutes. Well, there we go. We got a floating wreckage, which is really good for the chests. Dave, you found me through the Goldbound series and looked at some of my older videos. Not to be mean, I think, but massive improvement, even in the Goldbound series, really noticeable. Appreciate that. Yeah, I've been trying to get improving the content quality, so yeah, if you look back at my original videos, it's very different. When you drove through, it was October and it was cold, and you did see the Northern Lights. The Northern Lights are cool. Yeah, you can see them where I live too. I'm quite north. You can also see Poncho where I live. She's hanging out. That's cool getting into some Counter-Strike tournaments though, Sonya. The competitive gaming side of things is a whole nother world. Oh, you played competitive, but you retired. That's really cool. And now you've retired to become a World of Warcraft fisherman. A fisher. Respect. I think Poncho wants some drawer food, but we're out of drawer food. I gotta fill it up. Matt, see, I'm still using the idea of keeping the WoW token in the corner. Look at it right there. We got it. Yeah, we do. Yeah, I'm ultimately intending to do all the zones on Goldbound. Would be the goal. The Goldbound. Okay, we can get more floating wreckage, which is nice. Can you see achievement stats for gold earned from looting versus auctions, or is that stat page gone? You can. I can show you. Total gold acquired, 629k. Gold looted is 7.5k. Gold from quest rewards is 1.2k. Yeah. I think I missed the freaking pool on that one, guys. Ugh. Come on, we gotta get a few more chests before it ends. Ain't that the dream? Gone, retire, and go fishing? Oh, yeah. Matt, yeah, I am fully wrapped up with my old job. But wait, I haven't announced what I used to do. But no, it was not adult entertainment. We're kind of timing this pretty good, where we have a pretty full inventory. What does increased fishing skill even do in WoW? Well, if we were fishing not in pools, we'd be getting more junk. And if you're fishing in open water, the higher fishing level you have, the less junk you get and the more fish you get. So. Whoa, there's a big cat outside my house, guys. It's like a bobcat. A big boy. Are we doing 100 chests opening? We're doing 1 hour to compare it to the open world farming. I don't know. I don't think it's a mountain lion. I think it's just a big house cat that is an outdoor cat. But like super fluffy. There's no way I can get my webcam to look out there and not be just like overexposed though. Can I get bigger bags for more space on this character? Once I can obtain the recipes and the materials to craft them, yes. Yes, I will. But I can't buy them on the auction house. Yeah, but you don't feel like you've been fishing junk up over like 75? When I was doing open water fishing here, I was getting a fair amount of junk. And I have 300 skill in classic fishing. So I think maybe higher level zones, open water, is more risky. But like, yeah, when you're fishing in the pools, you pretty much never get junk. All right, how many of these can we get before time is up? That was one more trunk. We're at 26. Come on, one more. Oh, we can maybe get 2 more. Yeah, the zones have hidden like level requirements for fishing. Exactly. At least in the open waters. The pools are a bit of a different story. Alright, can we get 1 more out of this one? I'm going to sprint over. If we get it right away... Oh, we should be able to get this one. We should be able to get this one. Oh, it's after the time. We can't take it. That's too bad. Alright, though. We are going to go ahead and open up all of our chests. Because that'll add to the gold per hour, right? So, let's go ahead and do that. First one, if they're all 1 silver, guys, this was a bad farm. Okay, so far not good. Both the rune cloth, not bad, not great. Uh-oh, guys, is this junk box 2.0, 3.0 at this point? Come on. This is not good. Oh boy. Okay. The glyph epaulets are coming in, you know, saving a bit of the day here. But like I said, open world farming here is like 8.8k per hour, so if it's not considerably better than that and it's transmog value, it's just not worth it. Oh, the Black Forge girdle. Okay, thick leather. There's some good rune cloth, but like we can... A journeyman's backpack, good for a transmog ult, I guess. Okay. So that's it. So total item value is 6.8k, and it's like transmog value too. So that's really not very good. Not very good, guys, when we can farm open water and get like 8 to 9k consistent. But we had to test it out. That way we know. That's why we do these things, right? Let's go ahead real quick. Not for the show, but to see what this one would have had. But then again, it's like it's randomized, so it could be way better. It could be way worse. But definitely not the best opening ever. Let's see what this would have had. All right, nothing. You love that Misty Valley farm I showed in the video last week with the imps? That's a cool one. Our copper bullets with the same value as copper bars now. They go up and down, but they hover pretty close nowadays. I just wonder if I'm gonna level cooking. I will one day. But yeah, back to getting 4-legged people, it seems. Skinning is good. Open world fishing too, like open water fishing is quite good. Things that can be open to the swamp of soil should not be open, is what we've learned. Yeah. If they... Yeah. I agree. Do the gray transmog items actually sell? So some of them do. Some of them, if you look here at the sale rates on the bottom, like the bottom stat, these are pretty low sale rate ones, but some actually have decent sale rates. It just depends on how many items share the appearance. You saw people Fellcloth botting those imps when you were exploring? Uh-oh. That's not good. That's going to tank Fellcloth for sure. Let's see what Fellcloth is sitting at. Out of curiosity. Fell. Cloth. Oh, it's still sitting okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. We got some transmog to drop into the Warband bank to sell on my transmog alt. Looks good. Then we're going to put this over with our other lockboxes. Slow and steadily, we're building this up. Put this with the recipes. Good. Zachron, you thought we were out of Swamposaurus already? Not quite. Not quite. Look at that. Like rugged leather is selling for 11 gold each right now. Ooh, that's big. Thick. Someone must reset the markets on these. Ooh. Veridis, thank you for the tier 1 subscription. I appreciate that. Resub for 2 months. Heck yeah. Thank you. Did I watch anime as a kid? I did not. I guess, do you count Dragon Booster as anime? That's the closest thing to anime that I watched. I watched Dragon Booster. What? Sorry, that was loud. Why are these so expensive, guys? No way those eels sell for 55 goals each. If they do, that's a big W. Dragon Booster is anime? Oh, then I guess I did watch anime as a kid. I'm just going to list all this stuff. We want the gold. I'm curious now, though. What are small eggs going for? Oh, so they haven't really cranked up just yet. Maybe soon. Sell some Rumsey Black Label. Good price. And then this one. And Mitefish, maybe it went down. Let me check Mitefish. Yeah, good call. Yeah, large raw Mitefish. It went down a little bit. Some of the cooking food and recipes could be a good gold source. I was looking at the ones I have available right now in my zones, and they weren't too profitable, but I think down the road for sure. We're saving up bags for our crafting alts here, as you can see. I'll show you the bank, guys. This is a little bank tour. These are kind of dump tabs. Just with whatever. This is where I'm holding all of my thorium lockboxes that we're going to open one day. Recipes that we're going to use on crafting alts one day, like the marksman rifle and all kinds of stuff, like heavy scorpion gauntlets. This is all epics from molten core and whatnot that we're going to disenchant one day. More disenchanting fodder. And this is stuff that I'm saving for myself, like tier sets and stuff. Yeah, this recipe was I also got these recipes, guys. These are good recipes, but I want to save them to craft myself. See those? That's 60k. That's 28k. So if we can get those on a crafting alt and start churning out leatherworking stuff, then that's big money for us, right? Because we can consistently make those crafts. That's why we're saving a lot of these, right? For when we have a transmog alt. But guys, Ooh, what a day. We got some good gear. We did a lot of farming on Sunken Temple. It was a fun Friday. Thank you all for hanging out, but I think that's where I leave you today. But rest assured, tomorrow morning there is a video dropping. Let me know what you guys think. It's a new type of video, so let me know what you think, if you like it or not. And stay tuned in the Discord, because we're gonna be doing a pumpkin carving contest that I'm gonna have you guys vote on. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys. Maybe I just send a Monday stream too if I want to play Remix. But yeah, have a good weekend, everyone, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow in the video. So peace out. See ya.